Okay, everybody, I think we are live. I am just going to wait and see here on my end because I wish to hear whether the audio of the fight is coming through because I've got a nasty feeling that is. So bear with me a second. Folks, if you are watching on YouTube, could you please let me know? For some reason, it's not uploading on my end, which is interesting. Okay. Okay, that sounds good. There we go. I was kind of worried that the fight itself was going to come through. But we are waiting for the Chase DeMoor Andrew Tate fight. This will be the very first time Andrew Tate has fought in years. It will be the very first time he has fought a professional boxing fight. So we had a great time last night. I had a couple of guests on. I think I'm on my lonesome tonight, unless someone decides to come and join me. But that is fine. We are going to sit back and enjoy this fight. One of my fellow Irishmen is currently fighting right now. He's fighting, I guess, a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer called Nick Lamau. Got no idea who that is, but folks, if you do want to watch this, you can get this on Rumble Premium. You can get Rumble Premium for, I think, the fight promo. Although I don't know if that will still be available right now. The fight promo reduced it to half price. So Rumble Premium is normally $60 a year. Um, was it $60? Well, £60 for me anyway, so it won't be $60. But I got it reduced to 29.99. So if you want to see this fight, you can go ahead and check it out on Rumble Premium. Also, for anybody watching, this is known as Misfits Boxing. It's mainly influencers boxing. So Andrew Tate's going to be fighting for the first time in a boxing ring. I think it's like 15 years since his last professional fight. So pretty interesting. Don't really know too much about his opponent, Chase DeMoor. I've seen him fight a couple of times. He's not great, to be honest. He's a big dude, so if he clocks you with one, you're probably going to go down. But other than that, yeah, right. Let's see. Let's see with these. So a fellow Irishman here. I'm banking on him, Ben Williams. I think he was a content creator himself, but then he tried to move into amateurs. I think he's still in amateurs and he's trying to move pro. Ooh, nasty. So these two have got a lot of personal history apparently, and Ben Williams just nearly threw Nick over the top rope. Referees giving them both a warning. Nasty jab by Williams. Now, what I will say is this Nick fella does. He's got decent footwork. It's not bad. Got a little bounce in the step. No, I'm biased, but like you can tell Ben Williams has got a little bit more experience here. Whoa, nasty double jab by Williams. Sorry, Nick. Oh, oh. Little three-piece combo there from Williams. Nick seems to be cut here. Yeah, the commentary team here seem to be in agreement with me. They seem to be saying that Williams has got the upper hand here so far. Got about a minute left here in round two. This is only a five-round fight. I see a good few of you watching on YouTube and X. Folks, go ahead and like the stream if you're watching. And if you want to comment, you can. You have to be a subscriber for at least 20 minutes. It's normally a good way to drive away the trolls because they're not going to wait around for 20 minutes. Now, the one thing I will say here is this is where, especially in boxing, if you allow things to get too personal, it affects how you box. Now, Ben Williams is normally a decent boxer, but he is boxing so aggressively that he's not actually boxing here. Like, he is pushing his opponent, he's using his head. Some people enjoy seeing that. I don't enjoy seeing that in boxing. To me, boxing is a pure form of fighting. I don't like to see these dirty styles being implemented, even though many boxers do implement sneaky elbows and headbutts. I personally don't like seeing it. I think it shows that you can't actually handle your own. Like if you need to resort to that in a fight, you're not confident in your boxing skill. So if you are watching, folks, and you haven't got a chance to comment yet because of the 20 minutes, let me know if you can hear the audio. Okay. I don't want to keep turning my audio on and off to check, but I think I think you can only hear me. I hope you're not hearing the fight as well. Now, the interesting thing about this is I have got no idea who is on this card other than Andrew Tate and Chase DeMoor. And the sad thing is, I think I have like another 2 hours to go before the main event. And that's just the ring walks. Here we go, round three. Oh, ref's calling for a doctor for Nick. Okay. They're currently checking Nick's eyes here. I think the ref doesn't think he's on steady feet. Doctor okays him. Here we go, round three. Slow start, fitting each other out. Hmm. Now the commentary team's even pointing this out. They're wondering if Ben is going to slow down because Ben is boxing. Again, he's not boxing. He's fighting right now, and he's fighting with anger. Which, if he's not careful, he's going to get caught. This round is definitely a lot slower. They're fitting each other out more. Maybe some of that passion has finally calmed down for the first 2 rounds. Nick throwing a windmill punch. I hate seeing that in boxing. I know people naturally do it because they think it's going to generate power. It doesn't. You telegraph your punches. Now Ben is keeping to the outside, which is interesting. He's allowing Nick to have the center of the ring, which he shouldn't actually do. What you want to do here, especially in these slower fights where you're not throwing as much, you want to step into the center of the ring and have your opponent go around you. You want to be seen to dominate the center of the ring because the judges also take that into consideration. Ooh, nice job by Nick. Couple of punches have been thrown this round, nothing major. I think both men kind of gassed themselves rounds 1 and 2, and they're kind of taking this to recuperate. But Ben does seem the more confident. Ooh, nasty body shot from Williams. Now you can hear Nick's corner here, which is interesting. The microphones pick it up. They're yelling at Williams. Or sorry, not Williams. They're yelling at Nick to do something. Okay, that's going to be the end of round three. Why I was going to say why isn't the bell ringing? The 10-second timer went off. I don't know what happened with the ring keeper there, but the ring keeper was not on time. Okay, so round three, a lot slower. Nothing exciting happened. Again, this is what happens whenever boxing fights get personal. Um, the fighting gets sloppy. Now, while we are on this round break, let me go ahead and check the fight card to see if I know anyone else. Well, apparently there's a movie called that as well. So this event, by the way, folks, is called The Fight Before Christmas. Hence me saying, I wonder. Okay, so Carla Jade, know nothing about her. David Lopez, Luis Garcia. Okay, fair enough. Amir Anderson, he's already fought, from what I've seen earlier. Um, Anthony Taylor's fighting. Okay, Anthony Taylor's decent. Tony Ferguson is fighting, and he's fighting Warren Spencer. That's going to be an interesting fight. So the only three fights then that I really care about is going to be Anthony Taylor, then Tony Ferguson, and then the Andrew Tate fight. So hopefully I'm not going to be dealing with a pile of low tier fights before then. We're on the different stuff tonight, folks. We had the lovely Irish whiskey last night, and now tonight with the lovely Irish milk, followed by the not so Irish Fanta. So try and keep myself alert. Oh, by the way, folks, if you are watching as well on our main channel, so on this channel, we're currently at 400 subscribers, which is great. This channel used to have around 700 odd. We lost a lot of those whenever we were absent for 2 years, which is understandable. But we're slowly building back up, so go ahead and drop us a subscription if you want. But over in the main channel, we are nearing 600 subscribers, which is mad to say because literally about a day and a half ago I had 200 and something. So nearly 400 subscribers within the space of a day, which is insane. But we are also offering a Bible giveaway over in the main channel. Premium Bible. If you want to get involved, all you need to do is comment your favorite Bible verse uh, in the comments, and that's it. I will announce the winner in, I think it was the 9th of January. I said I would announce it. So, and if you're wondering why it's the 9th of January, it's so far off, there is no point me shipping out a Bible before the new year. It'll get lost in the post, or you'll be waiting forever to get it, even if it doesn't get lost. So I'm going to wait until the 9th of January and then I'll ship it out. It's a beautiful red goatskin NKJV thin line by Thomas Nelson. Just a little way for me to say thank you for everyone that subscribed. By the way, I've been rambling on here. I've missed a lot of the fourth round play. I've been watching it, but I haven't been commentating it. There's only about 40 seconds left. Round four has been much like round three. A couple of jabs thrown by both men, nothing exciting. I think there's been a little bit of an adrenaline dump has happened since rounds one and two. So three and four, I think both men are kind of, they're tanking a little bit on the gas tank because they're definitely not throwing as much. Although Ben Williams definitely is on the move a lot. Oh, nasty right hook to Nick, rocks him. End of the round. Nick does the. I hate whenever influencer boxers try and act like boxers. Sticking your tongue out and like yelling does not make you look intimidating. It makes you look like an idiot. Jake Paul did this in his fight last night too, and while I've gained a lot of respect for Jake Paul last night, that whole sticking your tongue out that didn't affect me. You just look like an idiot. Stop it. If you want to show that a punch didn't affect you, stand there and firm it and look them dead in the eye. Don't do this. You just look stupid. Okay, so we've only got 2 rounds left. Williams. Oh, actually, now that I see the replay, Williams knocked Nick's mouth guard out seconds before the bell rang. So Nick may not have survived that round if that had it went on any longer. So the scene out round five. Here we go. What are we looking at? Okay. So both guys before the fight began, they refused the glove touch. Round five, they touched gloves. So they beat a bit of respect into one another. And this is why I like boxing. This can happen a lot. You can have personal beef with someone, and the moment you step into the ring with him, you can gain a little bit of respect for them. Anyone that steps into the ring and puts their hands up, I have respect for. Williams is looking for that KO. He is head hunting right now. He needs to work the body a little bit more because the body shots hurt, but it conditions your opponent to lower their guard. Then you can go for the head. If you're constantly head hunting, your opponent's guard is going to be up. Their head's going to be on the swivel. They're going to be moving. You need to change levels. You need to have your opponent guessing where you're going to be punching from. Commentary team just said stats wise, Nick has yet to land a clean shot, which I would actually disagree with. He landed a hook in round three. Now, it wasn't significant, but he did land clean. Now, again, this is an interesting fight style by Williams. Williams is allowing Nick to take the center of the ring, and he's happy to go on around outside of him. Take the center of the ring, dude. Make it look dominant. You're already winning. Yeah, Williams has this in the bag if something doesn't change, but it really does not look like anything's going to be changing anytime soon. Okay, okay. Nick just landed cleanly once again. Not bad. Oh, overhand right. Just connects. Just didn't hit clean though. Oh, Williams pieced him up there with a 1-2. Now, this is something Ben is very good at that I've seen in his past fights. Not so much this fight because he hasn't really been given an opportunity for it. But Ben is a nasty counter puncher. Whenever you hit him, he's very good at slipping and hitting you with a combo. Okay, both men engaging a lot more here. They're tangled on the ropes. They're in a clinch. Oh, there's a wild brawl going on. The ref almost got hit in the face. Refs have a rough job, man. That ref just rushed in and almost got clocked in the face. Folks, there is. This is why I said before this influencer boxing type thing is stupid. Apparently, that was the last round, even though what it says on the screen was round five out of six. And in round four, they hit the 10-second timer. Like whenever you hear the 10-second bell, you know there's 10 seconds left in the round. It then continued on long past 10 seconds before the ref rang the bell. So we've had a ring bell failure. We have had a different counter on the screen. It turns out that they didn't do six, if they did do 6 rounds, the on screen graphic was wrong. Like, and this isn't the first time Misfits has done something like this. That was meant to be a round five out of six. Now, Ben Williams has clearly won that on points, but we're going to have to wait now to hear the judges' scores. Yeah, they're announcing what fights are left. Still sounds like it's going to be a couple of fights before the main event, sadly. Now, I'm interested to see the main event because Andrew Tate, minus all the personal things, he had a decent run in kickboxing. He was a former world heavyweight champion. That's not easy done. So a lot of people are interested to see whether Tate can actually translate it in the ring in boxing. Ben Williams won, by the way. I don't think that was a surprise to anyone. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. A lot of people have been saying from watching Tate sparring, at least what he's released, he's been really good. So I'm interested to see what I can do now. His opponent, Chase DeMoor, big guy, tall dude, very big, a lot of power behind him. Um, Absolutely never. If you want to talk about Islam, come over to my main channel and I'll debate you over there. I'm not debating here, my friend. I'm here to watch a fight, but I'm never coming to Islam. You should come to Jesus. Ben's chatting a little bit here. I wish you guys could hear this right now. His Irish accent is so thick. He makes me sound like I'm not from Ireland. Giving a little shout out to Ireland right now. Nice, nice. Says on to the next. So apparently he's looking to go into a tournament. I don't know what tournament he's planning on entering, but yeah, we'll see. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and see what we're dealing with now after this. This is probably going to be a little bit of a wait. Stoic Philosophy 248. What time does it start? The main card is technically on now, my friend, but if you mean the main event, Andrew Tate versus Chase DeMoor, let me know what your time zone is because there's no point me telling you my time because I doubt you're in my time zone. But the main event should be like 2 hours, maybe a little bit less from now. Just giving some of the highlights here. Now, again, I want to see this because the timer was definitely off in round four. Yeah, there we go. They just put the graphic up again that said round five, and then they ended it. They advertised this as a six-round fight, ended in round five. I don't know whether that was a mistake or whether the original graphic of being six rounds was wrong. But I don't know. I don't know. Misfits mix these mistakes quite a lot. Like I check out their shows from time to time. Sometimes there's very amateur mistakes being made, especially for some, like a company that's trying to promote themselves as professional. So now, what's interesting is this fight is currently being held in Dubai. I do not know what stadium. I guess I could go look that up in a moment. However, I know this normally happens. It was the same thing with the fight last night between Anthony Joshua and Jack Paul. But so far, this is the main card. We're a good few fights in, and the stadium's looking kind of empty. That's interesting because despite Andrew Tate's name, um, this was a question a lot of people had: would it actually draw numbers? BJ Flores here in the middle, looking very sharply dressed. The only thing I would say is please stop, man. Please stop wearing shoes without socks. It It looks weird. Stop it, dude. So many 90s bangers being played here. Everybody's walking out to like 90s tunes. Yeah, that's good points to made. Like the commentators right now are just breaking down the fight a little bit. They're obviously buying time because like trying to get in between fights at times, like just whether it's backstage production or fighters getting ready, it sometimes can take quite a while. But it looks like uh, Anthony Taylor is up next, which is good. I quite like Anthony Taylor. But they were breaking the previous fight down. Mentioned Ben Williams was dominating, which he was. But they had a different opinion from me. They thought he did well by being on the outside. I actually disagree with that. Like one of the things you're taught very early on is if you can take the center of the ring, take the center of the ring and dominate it. So now the interesting thing here is this guy that Anthony Taylor is fighting. I can't see his second name at the minute because it's being covered by a commentator, but he was originally signed to Jack Paul's promotion MVP. So the fact that he's fighting on Misfits card right now, yeah, he must no longer be signed to MVP because MVP and Misfits are big rivals because of the rivalry between Jack Paul and KSI. So that's interesting to see. So he must have had a breakaway from MVP. Now again, I say this all the time, but this is something I laugh at. Commentators, whenever they are obviously it's their job to sell the fight. It's their job to, you know, sell the night as well, make the arena sound like it's buzzing or whatever. But whenever you hear a commentator saying something like this place is absolutely packed out, like it's jam packed to the rafters, and then you turn around and the camera pans to the audience and there's barely anyone in the stands, you're just you're making your promotion look bad. Come on now. These promos, man, they take forever and a day. Okay, folks, there is a poll now in the chat if you want to vote for who is going to win the main event. We've got Tate or we've got DeMoor. Let us know what you're thinking. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Yes, my friend, I agree with you. DeMoor is a big guy. I said this earlier on. If he hits you cleanly, you're gonna feel it or you're gonna go down. But his boxing knowledge is limited. Like everybody loves showing the clip of one of his very first fights where like he's swinging like a windmill and he's doing ballerina turns. That's not fair on how to like judge him. Like he has improved since then, but yeah, I don't know. This one's going to be interesting to see because it's going to be see can Andrew Tate's previous fighting experience translate into a boxing ring. Whenever you come over from another martial art and go into a boxing ring, it often doesn't translate. We've seen that in the past. And it's going to be can Andrew at an older age keep up stamina wise with a younger guy like Tate or DeMoor? So we're going to see that. It starts in 5 minutes, right? No, not yet. Not yet. We're still on the we're only on the Anthony Taylor fight so far. So Now, Anthony Taylor, if anybody knows anything about him, he's the dude can sell himself. I'll say that much. He's a bit of a loudmouth, but he can sell himself. You can see he's had a bit of a haircut here as well, looking sharp. Now again, I'm probably going to butcher this dude's name, Neeraj Goyat, but he was previously signed to MVP, which is Jake Paul's promotion. The fact that he's fighting on Misfits now, he's clearly not signed. Uh, it's hard to tell, my friend. There, the main event could be like another hour and a half away. Right, come on, dude. We're not asking for a 3 hour entrance. Just get in the ring. And again, we saw a moment ago whenever the camera panned out to the audience was still quite bare. They've lowered the lights as much as possible to make it harder to see, but the audience has got a lot of empty seats in the arena still, which is not a good sign. Between last night's fight and this one, I am feeling incredibly tired, but I'm excited to see this. I want to see the fight. Roman's it. Good to see you, my friend. Good afternoon. How are you, bro? Yeah, if anybody is watching this at the moment and they see it, sorry, I got distracted there. Sorry, if anybody is watching this and they can see the screen at the moment, not my screen, the screen of the actual arena, the arena is not looking good. Roman's at 8 says, oh my gosh, I want the Undertaker to lose badly. I don't think he will, bro. It'll be interesting to see how well his skill transfers from kickboxing into boxing because it's not a natural transition. But his opponent is not the greatest, so I don't know if he will lose runs. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'm quite excited for this fight. I want to see Anthony Taylor. Anthony Taylor is a really good fighter. Um, he's lost a couple, but he's a dude that he is very hard to put down and very hard to put away. This guy Neeraj, I've seen some of his stuff before. He's all right. He's all right. I haven't seen too much of him, so I won't say too much. Where are we here? Let's see. Tate is a skilled fighter, so I believe he'll win. Yeah, no doubt about it. Regardless of what you think of Tate personally, he is a skilled fighter in kickboxing. It's just going to be more now. Will this translate into boxing? Which we've seen before when a lot of MMA guys try and cross over, it often doesn't go well. However, that being said, Andrew Tate is fighting Chase DeMoor, which again, DeMoor has improved, just not massively. So, okay, folks, let's go round one. Okay, touch of the gloves, good respect. Anthony's immediately on the job. Goyat moving very smoothly here. Anthony has him on the ropes already. Yep, commentary's already on it. This is a meaner version of Anthony Taylor. He is front foot forward and he is ripping to the body instantly. Okay, Goyat with a very interesting style here. Okay, I've got no idea what their eyes just trying to do. It's a very weird style that he's doing here. He's landing shots on Taylor, but they honestly look like they're taps. There doesn't seem to be any power behind them. Mirage looks like he does not want to engage here. And this is the problem with Anthony Taylor. Sometimes as aggressive as a fighter he can be, he doesn't come forward whenever he needs to. Because like Niraj doesn't really want to engage right now. That should be the moment that AT goes forward, but he's not. Um, they're fighting right now. Andrew Tate will be fighting later tonight. That's what I'm reacting to, bro. But it's probably going to be at least another hour and a half. Oh, what did I miss? What did I miss? Okay. I missed it, but apparently Anthony Taylor landed a straight right. I'm very, like, again, I've seen very little of his fights before, so I guess I can't say too much, but all the hype surrounding Goya doesn't look like he is doing very well, and he just landed a legal blow. Yeah, he quite literally just turned his back and ran on it. You don't do that in boxing, you're going to get hit in the back of the head. Clinch between both gentlemen at the minute. AT ripping through the body in the clinch. And again, folks, that's smart. The body shots and the clinch, they don't have to hurt. You just have to hit them. You want to be seen by the judges as landing punches. That all counts on the scorecard. Too many people think boxing is just pure power. It's not. There's technique involved, there's skill involved, and you have to have a high boxing IQ. Dominate the center of the ring if you can. Land the punches where you can. It all tallies up. Okay, end of the rounds. Now, Anthony Taylor is up in weight for this fight, and he's looking a little bit gassed already, which is not a good sign. But so far, from what I've seen from Goya, nothing good. We're getting a little bit of an intro of Andrew Tate arriving to the arena here. I don't think that's live. That's probably already happened. Because if he's only landing now to the arena, I don't know why I just looked at my wrist. I don't even have a watch on. But if he's only arriving now, the main event could still be quite a while off. And bro, I tell you one thing: whoever Tate's bodyguard is, he is at least 7 foot tall. At least got a literal giant walking behind him. Okay, so Goya landed a nice three-piece combination there, right and left. AT's on the bounce. Anthony Taylor creating the jab distance here. Okay, good job. Change levels, went to the body, went to the head, and straight back to the body. That's what you want to see. Keep your opponent guessing. Okay, AT changing styles now. Okay, he's changed position. Nice. Switched on the. Oh, he switched again. AT switching up. Nice. And that is definitely, it's got Goya looking off here. He doesn't know where it's coming from. Yeah, AT is switching back and forth. Sorry, I'm saying yeah, like you can hear me, folks. Commentary team's agreeing with me. AT switching stances very well. Okay, Goya landed a nice right hand there. This fight is not going the way I expected it. Anthony's previous fights, he's like a little bulldog. He'll just go straight at you. He's not going at. Naraj, which is interesting because Goya doesn't really look like he wants to be in there, to be honest. Runs it, no problem, my friend. Hope to see you in the next stream. Speak soon, my friend. Okay, that was ruled a slip. Clearly wasn't very popular with the audience, but it was a ruled a slip. Yeah, a lot of this right now is just AT does say he is definitely heavier than he has been in previous fights. You can tell it's gassing him, so he is aiming to clinch a lot here. He's still throwing. I'll give him that. He's still throwing, but he's clinching a lot. He's trying to hold Niraj on the ropes. He's trying to buy that extra time to breathe. Might be good that these aren't long rounds. Interesting, interesting. Let's see how this goes, folks. Some interesting music here, folks, being played. A lot of 90s bangers. There's definitely been some illegal blows been thrown here as well. That is for sure. Okay, so that gives a little bit of context. Niraj apparently has had a 13-month layoff, which means he's been out of the fight game for over a year, which means he probably had an expired contract on MVP Getaway. That's why he's fighting for Misfits. Yep. Ref just gives Niraj another warning for dirty boxing, standing on the foot. 2 minutes left in round three here. So far, this has been a very underwhelming fight. It was one of the fights I actually was looking forward to because AT normally does a bit of damage, but yeah, even the commentary team said it like AP or AT needs to switch up here. He needs to put the pressure on. There he goes again with another clinch. Come on. Okay, now Nuraj just settled in a little bit. We're seeing a lot more head movement from him. He's shimmying, he's dodging. He has got a very he's got a very unorthodox boxing style. That's what I will say. And when I say unorthodox, I mean sloppy. He has got a very sloppy style. Yeah, I don't agree with the commentary team there. They just said the Goyad's tearing AT apart. He really isn't. He is getting the better of some combos, but rounds one and two barely go to AT. You could just about so far because we've got 40 seconds left. You could say round three has gone to Goyat, sure, but by a domination, absolutely not. AT complaining a back of the head shot. Ref wipes it off, says no back of the head. AT just got caught in the chin there. He's fine. Okay, about 10 seconds left. End of round three. So I would say round one, 10-9 AT. Round two, 10-9 AT. Round three, 10-9 Goyat. So if 18 wants to win this, he needs to take this next round. Otherwise, he allows Goyat to potentially take this to decision. In the future, folks, in this channel, we're going to be doing a lot more of this, reacting to a lot more stuff. I wish I could show the fight. I wish I could. Sadly, I can't. We have got 10 votes so far in the poll. Let's see what we've got. 100% have voted for Tate. Okay. I think that's probably fair. I think a lot more people know who Tate is versus DeMoor. So, okay, so there we go. Now we've got a bit of a. Oh, Goya caught AT there. Sorry, they just said their commentary team just said it is 1:13 a.m. in Dubai right now. The main event is meant to start at 2:30 a.m. in Dubai. So yeah, we have just over an hour and a bit to go. That's fair. Yeah, the commentary team's correct there. The referee has been on point in this. He has warned both men about the dirty fighting from both. More so Goya, to be fair, but AT's had a few sneaky heads in there. Goyat has definitely settled in more. He is finding a rhythm now. I think he's picked up on AT's style and he's settled in more. AT needs to do something. He needs to be more aggressive. The arena is still looking pretty empty. There's a lot of empty seats. It'll be interesting to see. I probably won't know until Monday, but it'll be interesting to see what the pay per view numbers were for this. Goyat's looking to get ahead. He's head hunting right now. He's looking to head AT. Plain AT does lower his guard a lot, so his head he swivels his head. He doesn't keep his head on the center, which is good. But if you fall into a rhythm, a good fighter will learn your rhythm and will be able to catch you flush. Goyat is starting to learn AT's rhythm, hence why you can see him continuously going for the hook here. But right now, if Goyat wants a chance, he needs to go to AT's body, try and get him to defend the body, and then switch to the head. Oh, they're both in nice little exchange. So AT's just dancing here now, and he's letting Goyad hit him. I have got no idea what AT was doing there, but he just allowed Goyad some nasty shots, which obviously will count as points. Very silly. Very silly. Sorry, folks. I didn't mean to put a black screen up there. I'm going to run to the bathroom here in a minute very shortly, so I'm going to leave you with a. You'll probably just see my logo here in a minute, but I will be back very shortly. Sorry about that, folks. I'm back. I was able to watch the Spring Miles Fire, so I was able to keep up to date with it. There's about 10 seconds left. Again, they just showed 15 on the clock, and we just heard the 10-second timer. What is wrong with this timekeeper? Yeah. Commentary team just said that they think the fight slipped away from AT. AT celebrating like he's won. If he doesn't do anything in this final round, he's lost on points because he started dancing in the ring like an idiot and allowed Goyat to land clean strikes on him. That's not going to go down well with the judges. So previously, I said first two rounds went to AT, last two rounds definitely went to Goyat. So let's see now what we've got. AT is, you can see him in the corner here. He is gassed. Coming up in weight might not have been the best idea for AT. Okay, final round. Let's see what happens. Okay, AT swinging is what he needs to do here. He needs to try and make contact. Goya with a nasty counter. It just misses. AT does have the power. Like whenever he hits Goya, Goya clearly feels it. But whenever Goya hits AT, AT just doesn't really register it, which is one thing. But that's not going to gain you points. That's not going to win. You need to land clean. If you're either gentleman right now, what you're hoping for is, yeah, you want to pray for a knockdown, but just start landing clean shots, whether it's to the body or the head. It doesn't matter. Just land those clean shots. After years of inactivity in the fighting arena, Tate's return to the ring, I think, is made with a confidence that characterizes him that he can beat his guy without too much effort. I would agree. I don't think this is going to be too hard of a fight for Andrew Tate. I'm more going to be looking to see, does Tate's kickboxing skill transfer well or not? So that's more what I'm going to be looking to see. Now it says there's 54 seconds left, but knowing this timer, there's probably only something like 40 seconds left. So let's see. If AT wants to win here, he's going to have to do something spectacular. Otherwise, Goyat has got this fight. Good combos there from Goyat. Yeah, he's lost this fight. First two rounds easily went to AT. The final four have went to Goyat. AT gets way too cocky, way too confident. If you've got time to dance in the ring while your opponent's still standing, you're an idiot. There we go. Final bell. Both men trying to celebrate. This is what you're taught anyway, folks. No matter how badly the fights went, you're told to celebrate at the end anyway to try and convince people that you won. May work in the minds of the audience, but to be honest, the judges do make very bad decisions at times. But like 9 times out of 10, they make the right call. Anthony doesn't have a hope in heck of winning this. In all honesty, this has gone to decision. He did not do anything convincing. The judges will have went with Goya. So we will see now. AT was trying a lot of mental games, trying to engage the audience, but that does not want to. You do not want to leave it in the hands of the audience because they cannot help you win. I've got no clue what music is playing right now, but it's a bit of a banger. I like it. All right, folks. We should now have just, hopefully, if things are on time, there should be about an hour to the main event, which means there's probably only one more fight before the main event, and they are going to try and pack it either side. So before and after, they're probably going to pack it with commentary, interviews, video promotions, all the boring stuff we don't really want to see. We said this last night too. If you're in the arena, things are, the time goes by a little bit quicker in between fights. Like you're enjoying the atmosphere. You're there with family, with friends. You're making connections. Things are happening for the live audience anyway that the cameras don't get to see. Unfortunately, whenever you're watching fights like this, you've just got to put up with the boring parts, and unfortunately, there's nothing you can do. Now, I do not know who has currently arrived on stage, but he is posing like he is challenging someone, but neither boxer is looking at this person, so I've got no idea whether like some promotional's been filmed in the background, but it looks like it shouldn't be caught on camera. AT a little bit of trouble getting his gloves off there. Okay, good. getting ready for the judge's decision, but I think we all know where this one's going. Both men still shaking hands. Good sign of respect. Unanimous decision, Niraj Goyat. I agree. However, one judge scored it 60-54. He probably took points off for the dancing by AT because the rest of the guys had like a couple of points between them, but 60-54. This is why you don't do stupid stuff in the boxing ring. Judges, boxing purists, we don't like that type of thing. So if the judge took points off for dancing, yeah, the commentary team's pointing out that the final judge scoring 60-54 is like absurd. But I would honestly say that judge has probably taken points off for dancing. So I see in our poll here, folks, we've got some more people that have voted. Happy days. Tate still at 100% vote. Not one person has voted for DeMoor. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not surprised by that, but I'm shocked someone hasn't voted against Tate at the same time. So interesting, interesting. Now across YouTube and X, we have about 60 people watching. Not bad. Normally a lot more numbers than that, to be fair. But this channel is more trying to get this channel out of the gutter after 2 years of inactivity. Let me just check, folks. I'm going to go ahead here and check the fight card once again. They're currently throwing it to Wade Clemens, which, if you know anything about boxing, Wade was a popular YouTube commentator who has now made it full time into. He still does his YouTube channel, but he's now made it full time into boxing commentary, which fair play to him. So they're throwing it to him now. Wade's also had his debut fight last year. He won very convincingly too. So it'll be interesting to see if Wade gets back in the ring. He's made no mention of getting back in the ring for quite a while. But let me just see this here now. So that fight's down, that's down. We've had the ladies. I'm not too sure about these gentlemen. That's AT. Okay, so we still have Tony Ferguson versus Warren Spencer. That I'm excited to see. And yes, folks, whenever I say Tony Ferguson, I mean Tony Ferguson, ex UFC fighter. So we still have his fight to come, and possibly one more before the main event. So this is interesting. Oh, okay. So here's a fight that was not on the fight card. So this is Dean the Great. Again, he's a boxing influencer. He's not really a pro boxer, but what I will say is this young kid could go pro. He is very skilled. He's very cocky, very confident in his personality. But the kid can box. He could definitely go pro, and I think that is his plans. However, that was not on the fight card that I'm looking at. So I don't know whether that's a last minute replacement or interest. Okay, well then I don't mind watching Dean the Great fight. He's a decent fighter. It's this type of stuff here, the in between. Like I get it. They have to sell the fights. They have to tell a little bit of the background story. That's fair. I get it. Just I wish there was something a little bit more entertaining for the people that are watching via stream or at home. You can see both guys in the background here. Here goes another video package. Like, what is? We don't need all these video packages. Come on. Now, folks, I am well stocked up here with drinks and stuff, but before it comes to the main event, I may nip out and get myself a nice cup of coffee. So, unfortunately, I may have to leave you with some Christmas music. I hope you don't mind. It won't be for a while yet, but I'm going to have to leave you with some Christmas music because I really do fancy a coffee. I need something to try and keep me awake. I was awake till about 7 a.m. my time last night after the fight. Had very little sleep since then, and now we're back reacting to this. So we're going to try and react to a lot more boxing, a lot more UFC. Both guys, 25. Dean the Great's 5'6". His opponent is 5'8". There's about a pound and a half difference in weight between them. So Dean the Great versus Amando Vargas, both Americans. Now they're saying here Dean the Great was previously a champion here at Misfits and he had to give up his belt due to an injury. Misfits belts aren't pro belts. Misfits are launching a pro boxing event, but take it as you take it. Vargas has 13 wins, 0 losses. Apparently comes from a fighting family. I can't say I know them to be honest, but that doesn't mean anything. Well, this dude's got the pyro as well, so they're definitely putting money behind this kid. Now, Misfits isn't the biggest promotion in the world, but for this to be held in Dubai, I would have expected a little bit more money to have gone into the production side of things. The arena doesn't look very well lit up, but again, I think they're doing that purposely to hide the fact that the arena is not sold out. There is a lot of empty seats in the crowd every time they pan to the crowd, which they are trying to avoid. But whenever you have to go to the in ring announcer and he's standing in the middle of the ring and you can see behind him, you can see the empty seats. Here comes Dean the Great, dancing like an absolute clown. Coming out to a Diddy song. Oh, awkward. Not sure I would have chose a Diddy song to come out to. And by not sure, I mean I definitely wouldn't have chosen a Diddy song to come out to. Now, Dean has a great gas tank, right? So I wouldn't apply this to Dean necessarily, but like, if you're gonna come out dancing the way Dean is doing, you're probably gonna gas yourself out. So it is in the lightweight division. So one of our judges is from Wales, one is from England, and one is from Mongolia. Now, I wonder if the Mongolian is the one that scored that 60-54. Because if he did, I'd shake that man's hand. This is a heavily tattooed man. Apart from one arm weird, like, I don't know whether that's a style choice or he just hasn't got his right arm finished. But like his neck, his torso, and his arm, and I think even his back are completely tattooed apart from his right arm. So yeah, either a style choice or just not finished. Dean the Great also undefeated record with 6 wins. So we've got a 6-0 dude, 13-0. This should be an interesting fight. Someone's O has got to go, which is very interesting. Like in boxing, we often do say someone is 13-0, but what we really mean is 13-0. Because like it's not an O, but commentary calling Dean a loudmouth, I would have to agree. All right, let's go. Okay, Vargas is straight on the attack. Dean trying to pick Vargas up and drop him. Referee immediately stopping that nonsense. Dean getting a warning. Oh, this one's a dogfight. Both gents on the ropes just swinging. Now, there must be some type of bad blood between these two gents. I don't know because Vargas is coming after Dean like Dean owes him money. Now, what's interesting here is the tail of the tape has them both at 25 years old, and it has them that they're at a pound and a half difference, with Dean being the lighter one. But Dean looks a lot smaller, not just in height, but I mean even in weight. So I wonder if there was no rehydration clause because Vargas looks a lot bigger right now. Dean landed a very clean and nasty right hook straight to the chin. Vargas walked right on through it, and was putting the pressure on Dean. Dean is very relaxed. Like he is very. I will say this again. Dean is very good in the ring. He could definitely go pro. But Vargas is definitely using his size advantage here. Dean is struggling to pop shots off because Vargas is walking so close into him, like he's really putting the pressure on him. Vargas is now ripping to Dean's body. He's got him tied up in the corner. Both men slugging. Referee steps in. Vargas gets a warning once again. Ooh, that was close. That was almost to the back of the head. Okay, both tied up in the ropes again. The ref is getting sick of this. He's warning Vargas once again to keep Dean off the ropes. There is a size difference. I'm glad the commentary team's pointing that out because the tail of the tape what I had you believe that these two gentlemen were very similar, but there definitely is a noticeable not just height difference, but there's a definite weight difference. Here we go, tied up in the corner again, saved by the bell. The ref, pardon me, the ref was about to step in, but because it came to the end of the round, he just let the bell ring. It's interesting here. Dean's corner telling him that he needs to find his timing. I would agree. It's hard whenever you have a bigger opponent rushing at you and not allowing you to create space. That is a very hard thing. But Dean needs to create that distance, whether through the jab and getting on his bike, and then hoping to land it. Dean's a great counter puncher, so he needs to start throwing a few counters. Okay, round two. Vargas again has Dean on the ropes. Referee's telling them to break. They're not breaking. The referee breaks them up. Third warning for Vargas. Vargas tying him up on the ropes again. Come on, ref, pick a point away. Folks, this seems like this is going to be a constant Vargas pushing Dean into the corner, pushing Dean into the ropes. The referee keeps giving warnings, but he has not deducted a point. He needs to deduct a point because that is what will put Vargas on notice. He needs to pay attention to the ref. Dean is landing some clean strikes here, but he needs to get out of the corner. He keeps being pushed into the corner. Yep, commentary's nailing it. They're saying that Vargas is fighting like Dean owes him money. Again, Dean is also partly to blame here. Dean keeps backing up into the ropes, backing up into the corner. Dean needs to circle around his opponent, stay away from the ropes, stay away from the corner. Referees having to pull them apart again, folks. This is such a pathetic fight. Okay, now Dean with a nasty right hand, followed by another. Oh, okay, Dean's countering a little bit better now. He's fighting. Nasty body shot by Dean the Great. Vargas walked it off like he didn't feel it. They're tied up in the ropes again. Folks, this is going to be like a constant back and forth of these two being told to get off the ropes. We have a lot more votes now in the poll and the chat. We are still at 100% Tate. DeMoor has yet to get a single vote. I think there's going to be a lot of people on Andrew Tate's side here. Yeah, that was the end of round two, folks. Pretty much nothing happened. The ref pulled them apart off the ropes, I would say at least 4 to 5 times there. We're probably going to see a lot more of that. That's the thing. Dean is landing some shots on the punch, but it's not mattering at the moment because they're pitter patter taps. Not like that counts point wise. It does, but like they need to either lay a beating into this dude's kidney, or I don't know what else he can do here because he's clocked him clean several times here in the face. Vargas has walked it off, so Dean needs to go to the body and hope he can hurt him to the body. Here we go, round 3. I don't know why the cameraman started 30 miles out from the actual ring, but he's finally zooming in. This is a really weird angle. Okay, Dean now's got out of the ropes. He's circled round. He's putting Vargas towards the ropes. Oh, Dean to the body, followed the one upstairs. Both gentlemen have fallen down. Vargas placed all his weight on Dean the body, or Dean the Great's body, which is a dirty tactic. Because while both men did fall, Vargas, in order to get up, pushed all his weight down on top of Dean the Great. That's a dirty tactic. The head has been used by Vargas here as well. When they're in the ropes, he's nasty, headbutting, grinding. Here they are tied up in the ropes again, but the ref is letting them fight this time. And now the ref breaks them whenever Dean the Great actually turns the tide. Folks, this one is not a boxing fight. This one is just a fight. They might as well take the gloves off and just, bare knuckle. Vargas swinging wild with the left. Dean ducks. Couple of body shots. Body shot in return from Vargas. Okay, Dean now getting into the swing of it. He's able to get off a few more jabs. Again, Vargas is just walking through those jabs like they're nothing. Both men thinking similarly there, almost headbutted. Vargas went for a big right hook and just missed. 30 seconds remaining of round number 3. We've got all the bots and trolls out tonight, folks. Boxing streams always attract them. I don't know why. Commentary team here saying Dean is looking very confused and dejected. He's his right eye is looking like it's got a nasty shiner on it so far. So here we go, round 4. I am joined by an onion.
Who's that?
Olivia, I can't really hear you, bro.
Why not?
Hang on.
Wait a minute.
Let me see what I can do here.
Can the audience hear me? That's the question. Da da da. Da 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 da.
Hang on a minute, I can barely hear you, bro. I'm trying to get the volume of this fight turned down.
Oh, say, say.
Ah, come on. Bro, 2 seconds. I've got no idea what's going on with Rumble here. I cannot get the volume to turn down. Okay, try talking now.
I cannot.
Okay, I can hear you better, but like you're still very low.
That is particularly odd. I shall continue to speak.
Okay, I can hear you a little bit better, but I'm gonna need someone in the audience to let me know whether they can hear you or not. Are you watching the fight at all?
No. I just didn't
Nah.
want you to be alone.
Well, you missed it. I've had quite a few trolls already.
Oh, the one Tobias telling you to shave your beard.
Tobias is a Muslim, from what I can gather, so
Ha!
I'm really not going to take beard advice from Muslims.
I was under the impression that it was immoral to shave your beard because it causes men to be tempted.
Well, dude, I don't know if you've seen some beards from Muslim men.
Not all that impressive.
Not very. Also, we know Tobias is just jealous of my beard.
Clearly.
Not everyone can grow such a thick beard.
Tobias isn't one to speak if he can't even show his face, so.
Bro, I really don't worry about guys like that, because at the end of the day, I'm not saying this pridefully. I don't have a patchy beard. I have a very full beard. It's not the greatest camera right now, so the lighting's probably not helping, but Tobias probably has a very patchy beard, if he could even grow one. So yeah, I cannot, my friend. I'm very sorry. Otherwise, my channel shall get flagged. Now, very interestingly here, someone is playing John Cena's music, which is interesting. Now, dude, I bought Rumble Premium for the year, right? For whatever reason, Rumble Premium right now, because obviously I can't share my screen, but turning the volume down on a Rumble stream doesn't seem to work, because every time I hit the volume like down button, it would go down and immediately jump straight back up, and I've got no idea why. So I basically had to boost your microphone on my end. Like I can hear you, but like not overly well.
Let me pull up YouTube. I'll see if I can hear myself.
It might just be because I'm hearing the stream and you. That's all. At least I can make you out now. Before I couldn't have heard a word you said.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
It's a very fast count, dude. You would have someone counted out in boxing.
I'm kind of blurry, but I can hear myself.
Yeah, no, I can hear you now. It's just it's definitely it's not the clearest, but it's probably because my laptop is playing the actual Rumble stream and the audio over here. Okay, now hang on. Dean the Great is round number 5. Dean the Great seems to be now getting off better shots. Vargas doesn't seem to have the same energy as he had before. So, see these scammy little bots.
Oh, I see them.
Do you know what I hate about it though? But like, it's so clear they're bots. But
They're not even trying.
Huh?
They're not even trying.
Well, it's not even that. It's the fact that like bots wait the 20 minutes to comment. But I don't know how they're able to comment anyway, because like in order to comment here, they're commenting on X, aren't they?
That looks like the YouTube logo. next to the.
See, that's interesting because you're not meant to be able to comment on this channel unless you're subscribed for 20 minutes, and my subscription account hasn't went up.
Hmm.
That's interesting. I wonder how they were able to get through. I don't like that. Oh, and Livian, do me a favor. If you got access to YouTube right now,
I do.
go comment and I'll make you a mod. Now, Dean the Great's going to have to do a lot of damage in round 6 to win here. Because if this goes to points, unfortunately, Vargas is going to win simply because he's just been using his weight advantage. Mr. Onion is now a moderator. So, and then you should have access. Just click the 3 dots if you want to block anyone if I don't get to them first. Just click hide user from this channel.
So who's this DeMoor fella?
He is like, he is a content creator that is kind of turned boxer, like not pro, but oh my goodness, not again.
Oh wait, I probably should have done
Same channel. How the? Oh no, it's not. It's just all this stupid bots.
You might want to check. I didn't mean to, I meant to remove your. I didn't want to comment or take part in the poll because I don't know anything about it. I tried to get rid of it, and I said close poll. Did I shut
Oh
that
no,
down?
that just closes it in your end, dude.
Okay, cool. Good.
So to answer your question, DeMoor is like a former influencer that's kind of trying to turn boxer. He's really not the greatest, to be honest, but he is a big dude and he's got a lot of power. So, like, if he hits you, you're going to feel it and you're probably going to go down. So, again, much like I said last night, he has a boxer's chance. Plus, just because Tate was a former world heavyweight champion in kickboxing, that doesn't automatically translate into boxing. And with Tate being a bigger dude, if Tate does what like this guy here, Vargas, is doing to Dean the Great, if DeMoor puts his weight on Andrew Tate, constantly clinches him, hits him to the body, it's going to hurt Tate. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Right. I'm going to check here and see how these bots can get through because they really shouldn't be. This is the final round here, folks. Apologies, I haven't really been commentating this one too much, but this is probably going to go to decision, and I would say Vargas is probably going to get it. Again, dude, I know you're not watching this fight, but there has been so many times that these two guys have just hung out on top of the ropes. Apparently, they're not bots; they're farm accounts. Still don't know how that gets them past the sub thing, but
Well, they get special privileges for being farmers and all, you know?
Oh yeah, I guess YouTube likes farming.
They must. Only type of farmers that actually get appreciated, I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah. How is Slippers?
He is, starting to think that flea medicine didn't work.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I can't find any fleas, but I'm still finding bits of grainy droppings all over his fur. So
Oh
he doesn't seem too bothered by it, but
yeah.
probably going to take him back to the vet. Definitely not fit for
Yeah.
eating. Not really interested in having a Indian meal. So
Yeah. And you don't want to eat a rabbit that's covered in fleas.
no.
Oh, these two brawling even after the bell rings. Again, both guys celebrating like they've won when they haven't. Unfortunately, I think Dean the Great is the better boxer here, but I don't think he got to showcase it with all the tactics, which is sad.
This isn't
Well,
the
dude,
Tate fight already, is it?
what do you say?
This isn't the Tate fight, is it?
No,
Okay.
not
I
yet.
was about to say, if you started like what, 15 minutes ago? Half an hour ago?
Streaming?
Yeah.
No, dude, I've been live for like an hour 40.
Oh, okay. I'm late. I was
Yeah.
playing Night Rain with the fellows and ladies.
Okay. Yeah, no, the Tate fight will probably be still. I said this a while ago, but like it keeps getting pushed back because same thing happened last night. There were fights that were advertised on the fight card that never appeared, and then there were fights on not again.
Oh, yeah. That's a lot.
Boxing streams attract them because they try and get people to click their link, promising them a stream.
Hmm.
But folks, I'll warn you: if you click those streams, you think you're going to get a free stream. You're not. You're going to get your details stolen. That's why I'm trying to block them as soon as they come in. Do not click random links on the internet.
Unless
Yeah,
you get
sorry, I
them
was
from
going to
us.
say. Sorry, was that limit?
Unless you get them from us. Well,
Well, yeah, if you know the
probably.
streamer and the
Yeah.
streamer's saying, look, here's a link, it's safe to click. You know, if you click it and something goes wrong, you can at least go back to that streamer and be like, hey, that link you sent has got like a virus or something. But like if you're clicking a link from an account that is like random letters and words,
Hmm.
maybe a wee bit slow. Um but yeah, going back to what I was saying, the Tate fight, dude, is still probably going to be like another 50 odd minutes away because there was a couple of fights that were advertised in the fight card that didn't happen, and then that Dean the Great fight there came on when it wasn't advertised, so it was probably a last minute replacement.
Hmm.
So I'm hoping, by my calculation, unless I'm wrong, Tony Ferguson's fight should be next. Which, if anybody follows the UFC, that's Tony Ferguson from the UFC. So he'll be fighting, and then the main event should be after that, hopefully. Okay, let's hear who wins. Okay. Yeah, Vargas won by unanimous decision, which he really shouldn't have, to be honest. But and again, the same thing as last night in Livian. A lot of them like giving praise to Jesus, followed by F this, F the other. Did you get that most recent one there? On Livian?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I did.
Yeah, because I was going to say I went over to go get it and it's gone.
Yes. I've got a
They're
monitor.
coming. They're coming thick and fast at the minute.
Hmm? Not even having the decency to offer us cheap viewers.
No. So this dude Vargas now is saying, "I just give thanks to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ." Followed by like 5 seconds ago, he was just telling Dean the Great to go f himself, and he will f his mother.
Yeah.
Clearly, very loyal followers of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I hate about this type of thing. A lot of these young kids see some of like their big heroes, their big idols. Who, you look at an Alexander Usyk who genuinely does follow the Lord, and because he gives thanks and blesses the Savior, these guys coming in now thinking it's cool. Oh yeah, I'll give thanks to the Lord and Savior, but then in the same breath, blaspheme and swear and
Yep.
you missed a very kind viewer earlier, Olivian.
Yeah.
He wanted me to come to Islam.
Uh. Nah. I
Politely told him he can go to my main channel and I'll debate him over there.
Man, I
But
just really don't like the idea of strapping C4 to my chest, man. It's just.
well, the problem is, you see, Olivian, I've read their Quran, I've read their Hadith. The problem is their Quran tells me to go back to my Bible and judge with what's written in it. When I do that, it says the Quran's false.
Well, that's embarrassing.
I guess I'm just a better Muslim because I follow the Quran more clearly. I go back to the previous scripture and I obey it.
Hmm.
Simple as.
But don't you know that Jesus was in the Quran? That Muslims believe in Jesus too?
No, really?
They're basically the same as us.
Uh-huh.
You just don't get it, man.
Oh, it's so funny because like the channels blew up recently with Avery sent for so many subscribers. So many Muslims have like followed people over from the same video.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really funny. They're all coming up with the same thing. They're like, "You just don't understand the Islamic dilemma. Um, it's not saying to go back to the Bible. It's saying the Injil, which no one has." It's like, dude, you've just made it 10 times worse. Your Quran, your Allah is now telling people to go back to an Injil that doesn't exist. Is that really what you want to argue? Either way. Sorry, go ahead.
Now that I was just saying, I think I'd rather be agnostic than that.
Yeah.
So what on earth? Can't
I
understand
know.
that. I'd rather just accept that I can't understand what you're telling me to do.
Well, pretty much that's what they have to argue for because at the end of the day, it says what is revealed within, which means they have it there and there. Muhammad even said it was there in his day, it wasn't corrupted. Guess what? We have manuscripts that go back to Muhammad's time and even before Muhammad's time. It's never changed, it's still the same. So if they're telling people, that it's been corrupted, it wasn't corrupt for Muhammad.
Whoops.
But it is so funny though, but because like they're like I hesitate to say this because like I'm not trying to make it personal, but at the same time this just is true. Their ability to argue rationally and logically is severely impaired. Like the other day, I had two Muslims try to argue with me online that the word least and worst are synonymous. And whenever I showed them proof, both men went completely silent, like they didn't reply because they knew they were defeated, right?
Mm.
Third Muslim comes along and is like, these words are synonymous. And I'm like, oh my goodness. It's painful, like on so many levels, though, but it really is painful because you're either dealing with someone, and again, I don't say this to be horrible, but you're either dealing with someone who has very low intelligence, in which you're just banging your head off the wall, attempting to explain to them, or you're dealing with someone who is intentionally lying. And if you're going to deal with an intentional liar, good luck to you.
Good luck to you. In brighter news, Mr. Bob.
Mr. Bob has found us over on the other channel. Welcome, Bob. Good to see you, my friend. We were just watching some boxing while it is currently the AM for you. Bob, we've hit over 500 now in the main channel, so a lot more streams coming up. Hopefully, we'll see you back over there too. Let us know what's planned for your day today, Bob. dear. I was saying earlier in the vein before you come on, even though I'm streaming this because like it's kind of enjoyable to stream it too. I really do hate watching boxing live streams because in between the fights they fill it with the most boring stuff ever, and they just keep repeating the same stuff over and over.
Mm.
Like you've just listened after you've just watched a fight, you've just listened to the commentary team talk about the fight the whole way through anyway. Then after the fight's over, they play highlights, and then they give you another commentary team that goes over the exact same talking points, and it's like, yeah, we just watched it, we saw it, we know.
Yeah. Oh. Is it Sunday over in Australia? Are they a day ahead of us?
It is the Lord's Day, yes.
Amazing.
So Bob will be getting ready for church
in about 20 minutes.
Yep, he just had it, church. He is off to church. Enjoy worship, my brother. He says he's going in 20 minutes. Awesome. Well, enjoy 20 minutes off us if you can.
Oh, he copied me. I said he was going to be in 20 minutes. Can I sue him for copyright infringement?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. He'll be hearing from my lawyer, Mr. Bob. I don't have one, but I'll find one. Oh, gosh. There we go.
What is going on? X is going crazy. Oh, not more.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, just wait till it rolls in, then there we go, yeah. See, whenever you try and hit them right away, it doesn't necessarily go.
Mm-hmm.
Living, are you doing those manually?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to, bro. See, whenever you hit the three dots,
yeah,
just hit hide user on this channel. It does it all in one go.
Well, I wanted to be thorough.
Well, I'll save you some time. I see I'm being tagged a lot here over an X. I don't know what's going on. Skinny Ty wants to interview me. Apparently, I'm joining some type of crusade. I don't know what's going on. I'm down with the crusades.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go, folks. This is Tony Ferguson versus Warren Spencer. Tony's 41. Warren is 32. Tony is 5'11". Warren is 5'10". Tony is 163.2 pounds and Warren is 164.9. Tony being an older guy, I don't think is going to matter too much. Like I saw him recently against a Misfits fighter, and he KO'd him fairly quickly. Like Tony still has that knockout power. Do you know who Tony Ferguson is in Libyan or no?
Yeah, he's a boxer. No.
He's an ex-UFC fighter who has transitioned into Misfits boxing, but no. Do you want to know what's interesting here? I don't know if it's because whether we hide them or not, but over on my actual YouTube chat, whenever we hide them, it still shows that the comment's there, but it's hidden. But yet on my live YouTube chat over here, I'm watching it, I can't see the comments at all, which is good.
This is good, yeah.
That's what we want. We have gained a subscriber. I wonder if that's just a wee bot subscriber so he can leave a comment.
Nice.
Probably. Something's went wrong with an entrance here. Someone's got stuck.
Oh, gosh.
I have legit got no idea what's going on here. Someone's got stuck in the tunnel.
It's a tunnel. Ow.
I think, I'm not even joking, the rapper that's coming out here, I think his dreadlock got stuck in the tunnel and they had to free him.
Ow. I assume. I've never had dreadlocks. I assume that hurts.
Do you know something? Do you know what I will never understand? Ripped jeans. Like, just why?
I mean, I've had a couple to do dirty jobs with, but they're like work jeans. They're really thick.
Yeah,
But
but
I've never
that's
used them as a style. Like
yeah,
I've
that's
definitely never bought
advantage
them
jeans that get a rip in them. But
Mhm. To buy them when they're ripped as a
yeah,
fashion statement is just weird.
it's also I don't approve of them on women either. But like women can sort of get away with it because you can be like, oh, it's a style thing. But like a man that's wearing it, it's like, really, dude.
Mm.
Not one word that is coming out of this rapper's mouth do I understand.
Sounds like he's trying to pronounce Welsh cities. Is he?
It's. Do you want to know what it was? Like rap back in the day used to have intelligible words.
Yeah.
Nowadays, do you know what's popular? Is this like mumble rap because they want to sound fast, but because they can't get the words said quick enough, they do the whole. They're not actually saying anything.
They used to be stylish too. What's that
Oh
guy's
no,
name?
it's just like they
50
talk.
different face
Yeah,
piercings.
and they
With
talk about being iced out too. But the problem is the jewelry doesn't look expensive. It looks like costume jewelry. Like that's the weird paradox. You can have something that is genuinely worth so much money that it
Mhm.
will start to look cheap because of how flashy it is.
Mhm.
Like I would far rather have an understated piece that is worth a lot of money that people
Mhm.
would look at and go, "Oh, that's a nice watch," but they wouldn't necessarily be like, "Oh, that's hundreds of thousands or whatever."
Mhm.
Then you get these guys that buy Rolexes and get them custom made with all these implanted like diamonds,
Mhm.
and it just makes it look really tacky.
So if you're spending 600K on a watch, you, all right. I don't.
No,
Seriously, I just
Rumble's lagging.
I don't know. I could build a workshop with that much money.
Oh, I could do a lot more.
Uh,
I could get a full studio built for that amount of money.
mhm.
Okay, so apparently this rapper is called Quavius something. What type of name is that?
What kind of name is 6ix9ine?
Well, a number.
Exactly.
It's more pronounceable than Quavius something.
Fabius Bio.
I'm surprised, and I'm not saying this to be funny, but I am surprised that there has been no rapper that's came out from the new generation being called 6'7". I'm being deadly serious.
uh,
I'm surprised there hasn't been.
did you see that if you Googled 6'7" today, Google did the the I'm not sure how to describe it. The links that came up after you Googled 6'7" did the motion, the swig swag, left and right.
Bro, I wouldn't be Googling 6'7".
Oh, what a world.
Right, come on, just get this last fight down so I can see the final fight and go to bed. Our friend Bob gets to go off and worship the Lord. I have to suffer through this.
And talk about 6'7".
Never, never. What's your plans tonight, anyway, bro?
I am trimming up some Terminators.
Oh,
So I made a bunch of misfit miniatures collected from a bunch of, like, when you open up a box of miniatures, there's a lot of excessive pieces that you don't exactly put onto the miniatures that you use, and after a while you collect them. And now I've got a bunch of misfit, don't belong in any type of misfit. That's the name of the fight.
dude,
Misfit
not to
miniatures.
cut you off, this dude has came out wearing his mother's rug.
It,
I'm not actually joking. He is wearing his mother's rug around his shoulders.
uh,
Anyway, sorry, back to what you were saying. I just had to interrupt because I was like, what on earth is he wearing? Hang on, I need a picture of this. Anyway, you were saying about your miniatures, dude.
Oh, they all look weird now. Because I clipped and cut them in certain places. Like one guy who's okay. One sec. Let me grab this so that it's not.
I sent you a picture there, now, by the way.
Okay. So see this without doxing my. There we go. All right. See this miniature that I've got right here.
Oh, hang on, I'm not in the studio.
You can see that he's holding.
Okay.
Or he's supposed to be holding a gun in this hand, but I snipped it off and just attached it to the shield, making it.
Yeah.
So, and that helmet does not belong on that body. Neither does that sword. But
so, how did you attach it?
Super glue.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I've got quite a bit of that.
You do this with a lot of these?
Yeah. I got all this excessive pieces that I'll collect from miniatures that I haven't used.
Nice.
Yeah. It's part of the hobby. It's quite a bit of fun.
I've got a few friends that do exactly what you do, like they paint Warhammer miniatures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I admire the hobby. I just know I would have no patience for it. Like I'm not a patient guy whenever it comes to things that require finesse.
Oh yeah, it takes a dedicated amount of time. It's
A friend of mine too normally ends up covered in like paint for days. Like even though he's washed and stuff afterwards, like the paint just stays on him.
Oh yeah, no, I use this stuff called primer
Yeah.
for adding a layer because the plastic that I just showed you, the paint that I use is just going to drip right off. Unless I add a coating that's way too thick, which is just going to make it bulky and look ugly.
I'll give you the same painting solution I give him. Buy a bucket of crown paint and just dip the figurine in it. Job done.
It would have to be a very light paint. Well, not a light, very thin paint. So I don't have to worry
just
about
dip it in. Like if it comes out looking like a blob, it comes out looking like a blob. At least it's painted. You can just be like, look, there's my blob, man.
Have you seen Boilea? Is that what Mr. Bob's saying? Boilea hobby time?
Hang on, I'm not in the studio.
Oh.
Have you seen the new? I don't even know what that is.
I'm not.
I know you're going to church very shortly, but if you can type in quickly what that is. Or here, actually, Bob's busy getting ready. Why don't I just look it up? What do you say? Hobby time?
Mm-hmm.
It might be a channel. It is a channel. And I think he's talking to you there. You should probably look that up.
Okay. Is it a YouTube channel? Yeah, you just.
Yeah, YouTube, yeah. Mr. and Libyan, I'm going to leave you with the stream very briefly. I just need to run to the bathroom.
All right. Yeah, no worries. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Well, don't everyone talk at once. All right. If you haven't already, you should probably subscribe to the channel. I'm very good at this. Boy. Oh, wow. First thing that came up. Mr. Bob, this is... Oh, that's... I'm looking at the videos of what they're making on this channel. This is a bit beyond me. Definitely checking it out, though. Because, good golly. How would you even make that?
Make what?
A lot of these things that he's got on his, this, Hobby Time channel.
Oh, are you looking some of the stuff up?
I'm looking at a bunch of the videos that he's putting out. And it's a bit beyond me. These are...
Well, maybe if you watch more of it, though, but you'd be like, okay.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
What was the point of me buying Rumble for a year whenever it's haven't like
If it's not even
Rumble,
gonna work for you,
Rumble kicked me out there now to reload the stream because they're having so many people tune in. Like this is their first sporting event, to my knowledge, right?
mm-hmm.
That's why they reduced the price. But if I bought the stream and I'm getting kicked out because you don't have the server space to run the stream properly, like
I hear that happens a lot.
mm-hmm.
Certain servers that just under prepare for the level of traffic they're going to be receiving,
like
and it's
net,
just a mess.
yeah, like Netflix is the only place in the world so far I've noticed that has been able to handle big streams.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3 seconds and then I have the same problem with it logging again. So okay, there we go.
You
It
are right,
turned out
man.
normally this time.
Yeah.
Just in time, I got the stream back up. So round one, Tony Ferguson, Warren Spencer. Let's go. Oh, the stream's lagging already, man. Come on.
You sound good now. If for a second there you sounded a bit robotic. You sound
Maybe
fine.
it's on my end then. Maybe it's my end. Maybe that's why I got kicked out.
Good point. I should have been speaking when you were speaking so I could tell. But now I can't.
Oh well. It's working now anyway.
Yeah.
Now, so far, Warren Spencer's doing pretty well here. He's landed all the shots on Tony. Tony's only landed one. But Tony is a bit of a slow starter. Tony kind of finds his groove and then he'll just put you to sleep. Rolo, stop drinking so much, mate. You're drinking too much. See if I put down like a bowl of full water, right? Rolo
Mm-hmm.
won't like pace himself. Rolo takes that as a challenge to down the entire bowl.
Wish my rabbit would do that. He
Wait,
won't drink for like 2 days straight, and then he'll try to make up for it all in one go.
I was gonna say maybe he's just not thirsty.
Maybe I. Yeah.
Give him vodka. See how he handles it.
Nah.
Don't. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nah.
That, by the way. Don't ever give a rabbit honey, and I'm being deadly serious. Do not give a rabbit honey.
Because of the bacteria.
No, it's too much sugar. They go buck mad. Like we give a friend's rabbit honey by mistake. Like not out of badness or anything. Like we weren't trying to hurt the rabbit. We just give it the tiniest lick to see if it liked it. Dude, that rabbit bugged out. Bugged out. We thought its eyeballs were going to pop out of its head with how much the sugar hit it. It ran around the garden like it was on crack cocaine. To the point where my friend's sister was worried that her rabbit was going to take a heart attack.
They have very sensitive hearts. It's a pretty fair concern.
I mean, I can't remember now why we even wanted to offer the rabbit honey. I think it's just because it looked interested in the honey jar. We were like, do you want a bit? So don't give Slippers any honey.
I shall not. I shall reserve that for my coffee. Don't tell Mr. Zach that I don't drink it black.
You shouldn't have told me that you don't drink it black.
Oh dear.
I'm worse than Zach.
No.
Although, in saying that, the reason why I'll let you away with it recently is my mum, she bought me, she left it right there with me a while ago. Like, I say a while ago, it's like a week ago now. But she left me a coffee creamer, but she didn't realize what the flavor was. She just thought it was coffee creamer.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, first of all, why did you get me this? Because, like, I don't put creamer in my coffee anyway. And she was like, oh, yeah. She's like, I confused you and I'll not name the other family members. She's like, should I give it to them? And I was like, no, I'll try it. So I tried it and tasted like overly sweet. And I was like, this is why I don't put stuff in my coffee. Then I read the label, pumpkin spice flavor.
Oh, no.
Surprisingly, bro, it wasn't bad. It's not my cup of tea.
Mhm.
Like, even though it's coffee, obviously. It's not my cup of tea, but I didn't hate it the way I expected to hate it. But would it change how I drink coffee? Nah. Black coffee is the best.
Not to interrupt you, but Mr. Bob says he is now heading out.
Bob, go worship the Lord, my brother. We will see you very shortly. And by shortly, I mean whenever next stream. But anyway, go worship the Lord, brother. Have a good Lord's Day. God bless. Time zones are mad, bro, aren't they?
Mm.
Like, it's weird that he's on a Sunday.
It is weird.
I'm about to cross into Sunday in like an hour and a half. And you're nowhere near Sunday yet.
I'm nowhere near Sunday yet. I've got another 7 hours. Oh, my goodness.
Don't worry, I got it.
Okay. I didn't even mean to make the joke. It was 6 to 7 hours. Just kind of how it worked out.
Every time I hide someone, an invisible comment pops up for me. This is it. I don't know what this is.
It's your channel, Aura Farming. It's like
Probably.
asserting dominance.
Yeah.
This is my
I am
conversation.
king over here.
Look at me.
Actually, let me go see what the current the main channel is on.
He's streaming on the main channel too.
We are on 586 subscribers. Nice. That is very nice.
Good evening, Mr. Colton. How are you, sir?
Colton's here?
He is.
Hold on. Colton, I'll get your comment in a minute. Something's happening.
Something's happening.
Oh, I missed what happened, but Tony clearly had Warren Spencer on his feet. Hang on. Okay, the ref's intervening here, so Colton, while he's here, Colton says, invisible face. Yes, indeed. Colton, if you want up, bro, to come and chat for a bit, you can. Let me know and I'll send you the link. No, he's waving. Is that all you want up, or you're leaving?
He might have just been responding to me saying hello to him. And the
Could be.
time, there's a bit of a delay on the YouTube side.
There is, for safety reasons. Anyway, I think YouTube puts it like Tony Ferguson just put Warren Spencer on the ground. Spencer's claiming Ferguson hit him on the back of the head. Now, here's where Tony Ferguson still has that UFC dog in him. Every time he puts Warren on the ground, he goes to hit him. He stops himself because he realizes he can't in boxing. But he keeps standing over him like he's ready to hit him. And it's like, Tony, if you do that, you're disqualified, dude. Warren's complaining about back of the head shot, but there was no back of the head shot there.
Yeah.
Saved by the bell. I don't know. I think Colton might have been waving goodbye to us.
Oh, okay.
Hi, bye.
Fair enough.
Oh, dear. Well, just this fight to go, Olivia, and then it's the main event, and then I can go chill, and you can go chill.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear my hat like this from now on.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. No.
Like
not a Gen Z frat boy.
Oh, bro, that's probably...
He was waving hello. See that?
Nah, was saying hello. Well, if you want up, Colton, you can. We're just chilling while the fight's on. You can come in for a little bit if you want. If not, no worries. So while we're there in the bragging with him, yeah, you should check out that channel then and see if you can learn anything from it.
Sure. First thing I want to do is get some set pieces instead of just because I do want to take better pictures of my models. I just have nothing really, unless I took them outside, maybe putting them in the grass. I just don't like the way that they look when I take pictures of them on this green mat.
What phone are you using, if you don't mind asking?
iPhone 16, I think.
That should take decent pictures.
Yeah, it's not the camera's fault. It's the.
Colton, check your DMs on X Pro.
6x2. Yeah, the quality of the picture is fine. Mm-hmm. It's just. I'd rather put it in that setting. so that it looks alive rather than just a piece of plastic that's on a desk on a very.
A friend of mine did that too. He created like a little backdrop for his figures.
Mhm.
You can also buy like terrain on eBay and stuff for them too.
You got. I mean, yes, you can. It's some of that stuff can be egregiously, ridiculously expensive. Like
Hmm.
they'll take you like $2 to print it, and they'll
Yeah,
charge you $50. It's yeah.
it's
Oh,
because too many people believe the lie they're not capable of making something because they'll look at it and go, "Oh, I don't have the skill or the patience for that." But like, if you don't try, you won't know, and you could
mhm.
end up saving yourself a lot of money living
Anything
in
to.
Europe.
I'm up. All right, let's freaking go. Where are we going? Who am I fighting?
Get on the
Oh,
channel.
dang it. Wrong. Who am I fighting? How do you use it from the channel? Did that work? That
Yep,
yeah.
all
Good.
in one go as well.
Yeah.
We have got 143 tuning in. Thanks for watching, folks. Please do subscribe to the channel. We're just chilling and talking, and we can't show the fight, unfortunately, people, so don't ask. And if you see these stream links coming on my channel, we remove them right away because if you click on them, you're going to get a scam, you're going to get a virus, your details are going to be stolen. So that's up to you. Colton,
Hello, hello.
What's up, gentlemen?
welcome. How are
This
you?
guy.
I'm good, man. Been up here at the office just looking over my sermon for tomorrow and just kind of at the chill stage. So,
Nice.
yeah, it sounded fun to jump on,
So
talk to you
you're
guys
on
for a
the
bit.
old Sunday prep. Bob's already off to the Lord's Day worship.
Yeah. Yeah, we still, it's only 4:40 p.m. here where I'm at.
I know, that's what me and Olivia were saying. I don't know if you read in the stream for that part. Like, it's just time zones are wild, man. Like, I was saying to Olivia in like about an hour and 20. It'll be in the Lord's Day for me. Bob's already in the Lord's Day. You guys have still quite a bit of time to go. So,
Yeah. Around 6 or 7 hours.
mhm.
It's weird.
So what are you preaching on, Colton?
Your favorite.
Sam too?
Correct.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing I took a break from John to just go through the mediatorial offices of Christ, and we're on kingship
Hmm.
this coming Lord's Day.
Well, that's the passage to go to.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed it is.
We have got a friend of mine messaged me there the other day. We now have the veneration versus worship debate is going to go ahead. I just need to confirm with the negative side if Josh still wants to take it.
Yeah.
But if he still wants to take the debate, it'll be Josh versus a friend of mine. So pretty interesting. I must message Josh after this actually to see. So
That's fascinating. Yeah. That I've had a Catholic friend tell me that I don't worship God, I just venerate him.
yep.
Mm. Okay.
That phrase along with the hang on, let me just get these bots. They're 11.
Oh,
No.
yep.
Hang on. Whoever gets it first gets it. It's like sport on the channel today. Yeah, so like a lot of my Roman Catholic friends will use a similar phrase. They'll say the reason why our veneration looks like worship is because you have too low a view of worship.
Yep.
I'm like,
Yep.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
That's what he's told me.
I mean, I can laugh at it at the same time though, but because I also give them like pretty sharp digs as well, and they laugh it off too. So like,
Yeah.
if it's someone that's chill, I'm like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
you throw that little jab, I'll take it. That's fine. But
Yeah.
when it comes down to the nuts and bolts of it, though, I'm excited for this debate because
Yeah.
I think it's a topic a lot of people don't realize. Like, there is a nuance between the
Mhm.
words in our Bible that the word for worship that is used is not always the same word, and sometimes, especially in the Old Testament, it can mean to pay homage,
Right.
which is fair. But then to go ahead and develop the whole doctrine of veneration on top of that, then that becomes a separate issue, and that's primarily where I think the debate is going to rest upon. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah. No, that definitely sounds like one I'm interested in watching for sure.
Hmm. Well, if Josh is still up for it, he said he would throw his name in, but I must message him and see whether he's up for it or not, because if he okays it, I reckon we could probably get that debate set up pretty early in January.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
You know what I'm excited for?
pizza.
What?
Yes. No. Tuesday. My copy of the Apostolic Fathers is going to get here.
Ah, yeah.
Nice.
Colton, I don't know if you're interested. I think I was telling you this before, but in January we're going to be doing a book club.
Yeah.
We're starting with JB Lightfoot's Apostolic Fathers. So if you want in, pick
Yeah.
up a copy, or
Cool.
yeah.
I may be able to jump in on that. The problem is my reading list is usually like planned out
Yep.
for a while. So,
Yep. I get it, bro.
but yeah, I may be able to make it work. It just depends.
Yeah, well, the way I don't have the exact structure nailed down right now, but like I've read this book before, but I've never led a book club of it,
Yeah.
because like, this is not going to be a Bible study. Like, it's going to be like an actual book club. Like, we're going to be talking about it, like some the history of it and things like that. But from the structure of the book, I reckon if we maybe did it in 10 to 12 weeks, so you would have pretty much like a week to take apart each father that is primarily addressed in the book. And it's not something like you want. If you can make it every week for the weekly call, great. If you don't worry. So it'll be more guilt free for people. So it's not like, oh, I haven't done the reading, I can't join. Join anyway if people are free. So
Cool.
Well-
Very cool.
yeah. Let me just nip over here, guys, because I muted the stream just so I can hear you guys better. I'm fairly sure Tony Ferguson won, but I'm just seeing the highlights here. So
I haven't been paying attention, but did anyone get knocked out?
no, it's been a very dull fight. So like, this is what I've been telling people for a while. This is a thing called misfits boxing. So they're not actually pros. A lot of them are influencers, like YouTubers and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
/ crossover stars. So like people like Tony Ferguson, who's fighting now, ex UFC guy. A lot of them are crossing over to do this misfits boxing because there's a lot of money involved in it. Because you've got Jake Paul, who owns MVP. He fought last night. Now, this is owned by the UK version of Jake Paul called KSI. So those two are big enemies, and they were meant to have a fight, but it still never happened. So, like, there's a lot of money involved in it, but, oh no, it's not over yet. They're still in round 5. Fair enough. I'll check back in a minute. Now, I do want to see the Andrew Tate fight, because despite his personal stuff, he was a former world heavyweight kickboxing champion. So I want to see, is it actually going to transition into boxing, or is it not?
Right. That would be interesting. My feed on X today has just been Jake Paul getting knocked out over and over again.
The thing is, though, but dude, I stand by Jake. Like, there's not a lot of dudes that, like, I'm not a big fan of Jake Paul's personal life. He has matured a lot in recent years, that I will say.
Yeah.
But what I will say is, Jake Paul did what Francis and living in Europe. Jake Paul did what Francis Ngannou did far better. Like, Francis Ngannou's massive, bigger than AJ, and AJ put Francis Ngannou out within round 2. AJ could not put Jake Paul away for 6 rounds. Jake held very well, and he showed people he definitely has a lot more skill than what people give him credit for.
Yeah. I don't honestly just don't know a ton about Jake Paul other than he's fought a bunch of well-known people.
He's only fought two. Well, AJ makes the third, but beforehand, Jake's only fought 2 actual boxers. The others were crossover stars, or like people that were way past their sell-by date.
Yeah.
So he's rightly faced criticism. But what I always pointed out is, no matter his opponent, the fact is, I'm just looking at it and going, does Jake Paul actually have any boxing skill? And he does. Now, where it will show better is when Jack goes back to cruiserweight, which he says he's going to do, because that's his natural weight class. If he goes back to cruiserweight and he starts, because he was a ranked cruiserweight anyway after his last fight against Julio Chavez Jr. But if he now sticks in the rankings and he fights his way up, I think he'll show people he can actually hang. But yeah, it's just interesting, because like, I honestly thought AJ would have put him away a lot quicker, and he couldn't, and he didn't. So, but anyway, Colton, what's the plans for your channel going forward? Any big news for the new year, or?
Nothing too crazy right now to announce, other than just I'm getting close to 4,000 subs,
Nice.
and so when I do that, I've got a big giveaway planned to celebrate that.
Now, is that a secret giveaway or?
Yeah, I haven't announced it yet.
Well, then don't announce it here either.
I'll say this. I know that it's Bibles, but there's potential for a rebind in the mix. Hope Family is offered, so
Yeah,
we'll see how that goes. That'd be cool. But
definitely. It's not happening with me to January, but Arc Bibles is doing a rebind for me, so I can give it away to a subscriber, and then Hope Family Boundary is also making me a Bible as well, which is decent of them.
those are the two guys, man, that have.
It's from you that they got in touch with me, bro. So
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah, man. They're good guys, both of them. They're awesome. That Arc Bible that I have is absolutely stunning. You did a
Yeah,
good job.
you can
And
show
the
it
hope.
if it's handy.
It's not. It's actually at
Oh,
home.
okay. No worries,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've been reading it at home, but and the Hope one is awesome too. Eric is, that's her Bible, so I
Mhm.
don't get to keep it.
Yeah,
So
just sneak it out every once in a while.
yeah.
Kyle, just to address you quickly, bro, just because Tony Ferguson's fight has just went over, so Andrew Tate should be up next, but by the time ring walks and stuff are done, it could still be another 10, 15 minutes.
Is Tate still a Muslim? Does he call
Oh, yeah.
himself a Muslim?
Yeah. Yeah. He does, but Tate's no more a Muslim than I live on the moon.
Yeah.
Even in recent years, Andrew Tate, while he still identifies himself as a Muslim, he doesn't really talk about it anymore because I think he's seen a lot of the shift in public opinion. Um, because when he first came out of prison the first time, like, it's all he could talk about. Now he doesn't really mention it. You'll hear him vaguely reference God once in a while, but that's about it. And then you've got Tristan, who is an Orthodox Christian, but again, there's no practice there whatsoever. It's all in name only. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Onion Livian, what are you up to, man?
I am enjoying Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
He is
should be.
working on some figurines.
I am.
Nice Warhammer stuff.
Yes, sir.
Very cool.
Let's see if I can get my camera again. I'll show them off because.
Yeah, I want to see.
He's been doxing his hands on the channel recently.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah.
I'm a bit of a man whore, you know.
Dogs in your hands.
Yeah. Well, apparently, women are really big into that.
Oh.
Not sure.
I know, believe it or not, on X,
I
it
don't-
weirdly is a thing.
I hear it a lot, so it must be true. But yes, these are
Very nice.
the makeshift miniatures because you can see where there was a gun there. I sort of sawed it off, and oh look, a hand, and a lot more of a hand, and I super glued a shield onto it. So
Nice.
ignore the scar tissue.
That's so cool, man.
I really enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's awesome. I love it. I've never delved into the world of Warhammer, but it looks like something that if I ever did, it would probably become
You
a
either
thing.
wouldn't understand it at all, or you dedicate way too much time to understanding it.
Yes,
There's
yeah.
way too much. It's kind of like that one anime, One Piece, that has just gone on for maybe 800 episodes. Nobody's ever been able to actually finish it.
Yeah.
I feel like that with Warhammer. I'm too deep into it to stop. But
You kind of want a hobby like that though, but like, cause I don't know if you would call it a hobby, but I certainly have a watch collection, and I'm at the stage now where I have 20 watches. Do I need 20 watches? No. Do I want 20 watches? Yes.
Yeah.
Do I want 20 watches? Yes.
like I was saying, I don't need any terrain
Yeah.
to start making photos and posting them on Instagram on Livian, not my personal, but
Yeah.
but I don't want to be posting just like the one I just sent to the group chat.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel very artistic, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't.
Well, the funny thing about you talked about hands, the doxing of your hands.
Mhm.
There was earlier on in my YouTube channel doing Bible stuff. There was some woman on the Bible groups on Facebook who was like, "Hey, you men with hairy hands, when you review Bibles, can you please wear gloves? I find it physically revolting." And I, I was just like,
All right. Working on it. Sorry.
yeah, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to wear
Yeah,
gloves, but
yeah.
wow, what a statement.
Yeah.
I just find I find stuff like that so funny. Like we had a dude here earlier on just before Olivia joined too, where he was like, your beard's a mess, shave it." And I just can't help but laugh at stuff like that because, like, I do not get offended by stuff like that. But what has to go through someone's mind to take the time to comment on someone's video? You know, like you've got too much hair in your hands. Like,
Yeah.
why are they focusing on physical features? Like, what are they watching the video for? That's what I would want to know. Like, who? I cannot imagine watching someone else's YouTube video and if I really wasn't impressed by the quality or, you know, like it was something minor, like maybe they had a mole on their face or something, like I can't imagine having so little time. Or so
So
much
much time.
yeah, so much time on my hands where I have to take time to be like, you've got a mole on your face. Did you know that?
Mole, mole, mole,
Yeah.
mole.
Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Oh man. Like I think sometimes now maybe not in that woman's case, maybe just in her case, it's just some people just don't know how to keep their opinions to themselves.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, I think it's trolls thinking, "Hey, look, if I insult you, you're going to get really triggered." I can't help but laugh at them because I'm like, do you know how? And I'm not trying to be horrible, but do you know how pathetic you are that you have to type something like that out?
Yeah.
Like it
Mhm.
just shows me you have got way too much time on your hands.
And as far as like the effectiveness of the insult, like is it actually going to hit home? Like
Yeah,
there, there was a meme a while back. You guys have probably seen it. It had the Chad King guy in it, but it had the women, and
Oh, there's
one
more.
one woman was saying to her friend, "Am I fat?" And she replies, "No, girl, you're beautiful." And then the next one, it had the two guys, and he says, "Bro, am I fat?" And the response was, "Bro, I've got 5 fat friends, and you're 4 of them."
it's true though. It's true.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%.
Just that different personality. Like, man, I think like this doesn't count if it's coming from a randomer because it just doesn't work because you don't know me well enough to have that authority in my life. But like
Right.
when I start piling on the pounds, I give my boys permission to be like, "Hey,
Yeah,
Fatso, get in the gym,"
yeah,
like
yeah.
Mhm.
because it motivates you. Do you know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah,
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
matter what it is. It doesn't even have to be weight related. It could be anything. Like I could be slacking on a work project. I prefer my boys to give me a hard time over it versus oh, don't worry, you'll get round to it when you can. No,
Mhm.
yep,
shame me. I need shamed.
yeah, yeah. That's one of my elder candidates. One of my very good friends. I've known him for a long time. It's really crazy. It worked out that he was at this church when I got here, but he's that kind of guy. And we were hanging out one night, and he goes, "So, how much do you eat in a day?"
No.
I was like, "Well," he's like, "Yeah, I want you to tell me like what are your portion size." Like he just started going. I'm like,
Oh, man.
and it's because he loves me. It's because he
Yeah,
cares about me,
yeah.
But he's
But
not
yeah,
gonna beat around the bush and be like, "Oh, you're just so beautiful." And
That would be
you
weird.
know, bro, like that's still, and I know this dude is with you, but like it still has to come from someone though, but that you know their intentions are pure.
yes,
Like,
yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like if someone came up to me and like, dude, I could be built like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You will still get someone that will troll you and be like, "Oh, you're overweight. You're this, that, and that."
yeah,
You're always going to get those people because they think it's going to bother you. Like things like that run off me like water off a duck's back. I'd be like,
yeah,
"Yeah, yeah, sure, okay."
yeah,
But do you see if one of the guys says it to me? I know it's coming from a place of, "Hey, dude, you're letting yourself go a little bit," and
right,
now it's like, "Oh, okay, let me get back in the gym."
yes,
But
yeah,
it has to come from like bullying amongst the boys is different from people just straight up trolling you. But
yes, yeah,
uh,
yeah, for
oh
sure,
my goodness, what is it with these bots?
dude. I don't know how does this happen to you because I've not ever gotten this.
Do you know what it is? This doesn't happen in any other stream. It's only whenever you host watch parties, because what they want people to do is click their link thinking they're going to get a stream, and then what they do is they scam them out of their information and things like that. So I'm hiding it for multiple reasons. A, I don't want them on my channel, and B, I don't want anybody clicking a link in my channel thinking it's been recommended by me, and then they get their information taken.
Right.
But like these are also, I'm just going to put this out. If you click any link on here like that, where it's coming from random names and numbers, it's your own fault. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm doing my part to take it off the channel, but
Yeah.
yeah. Like I paid the year subscription to watch this, and like it has been so boring so far. But they're showing the package now for Chase DeMoor and Andrew Tate, so the fight will be coming up shortly, which I'll go back to reacting to it. But we'll continue to chat as well, because like if it's been like any other fight this card, it has been very slow and very boring.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like last night was far more exciting. Like, and Living, I'll tell you, by the time the main event was over, I was hyped.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was hyped. I get that way though, but when I'm watching a good fight, I get really into it.
Yeah.
But anyway, how close are you now to 4,000?
Let me see. It's been a minute since I've checked. I'm not too far out. I mean, I'm not super close, but
You might want to get there organically, which is fair, but if you announce your announcement ahead of time, sometimes that can help bring subs in.
oh yeah, I'll probably. So right now I'm at 3,700.
Nice. Okay,
And,
300 off. That's not bad.
Yeah. So once I get probably around 38 to 38.50, I will. I'll probably announce the giveaway.
And see on your title, bro, like you'll know this. You've been doing YouTube longer than me, but if you do like a giveaway in the title and put a hashtag giveaway, it'll actually direct more traffic towards you as well.
Yeah.
They're back.
Thank you, and Living.
Don't choke.
This is the most. I know it's because we're saying fight watch party. That's why they're here. But this is the worst I've ever had. Like, I'm not exaggerating, Colton. I've been live for about 2 hours 33. I would say we have had 50 of those stream links, if not more.
Yeah. Wow.
Bad, man.
That's insane.
Now, if those were viewers, I'd be overjoyed. But
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
oh man.
Yeah,
Well,
like, I've never had that problem. So,
you will if you ever do a fight thing.
yeah.
This is what I'm planning to turn this channel more into. I was saying to the boys, like, this channel I think is probably going to be the videos I've been doing on here have been a lot more cultural commentary from like Ireland's perspective. So I'm going to treat this channel maybe as a little bit more of that, with a little bit more of my personality. So like fights, maybe recommend my favorite whiskeys, cigars, things like that. So this one will be more of a personal channel, I guess, which
Nice.
I think I still keep the name. I don't think I'll change the name, because after having that'll be a third name change. I think it just kind of messes with the YouTube algorithm a bit. So
Yeah.
but on our main, we passed 500 now, Colton.
Yeah, I saw that, man. Congrats. That's awesome.
Thank you, bro. Yeah,
That is awesome.
that was the main goal. Now we still have the minor goal. We still need to hit, because 500 was the main goal to unlock things like better streaming features, but
Yeah.
you still need 3,000 watch hours to get that. But we're halfway there, and with nearly 600 subscribers now, that'll pile up pretty quickly. So by the new
Yeah.
year, I think we'll be there. So
Very nice.
yeah, which means I don't have to rely on EV Mux's third party tools anymore, which very grateful to EV Mux, but I'm going to be looking forward to actually live streaming on YouTube more itself rather than a destination.
Yeah. I guess I don't know what the perks and differences are there.
So whenever I live, so back when I had what this channel used to be was my Bible review channel, which was called Bible Verse Review. We had at the time close to like 756 subs or something, and whenever I streamed on there, I had access to native Q&As, native polls, meaning I could put them in the chat. So if you look in our live chat right now, we already have a poll up over who's going to win, Andrew Tate or Chase DeMoor. You get access to that and a whole lot more natively, as where if I go over to my main channel, I don't have the option of running native polls because it was below 500. The only reason why these polls are still available on this channel is because I had already crossed the barrier, so it doesn't matter if you drop back down.
I
But on the
gotcha.
main channel, I don't even have access to that stuff.
Okay.
So I had to run polls through EVMux, and a lot of my viewers still used it because they trusted me, but also a lot of people didn't use it because what they had to do is click a link to go to a different website to vote.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were like, I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I
But
get it.
once we do that, it's a better way. And then we've had quite a few people given to us recently on Buy Me a Coffee as well. They won't have to do that as much anymore because they'll be
Right.
able to offer super chats. Now,
Right.
I would still prefer them to do Buy Me a Coffee because, like, Buy Me a Coffee gives me the full amount. Super
Right.
chats, YouTube takes like 40%. So,
Right.
but it's not necessarily about that. It's more just for the ease of streaming. I'm looking forward to because it unlocks so much more.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotcha.
Okay, so just for everyone watching, Chase DeMoor is now in the ring. He's wearing his black, very tight shorts. Didn't need to see that. He's wearing black and pink shorts, pink gloves, typical Chase DeMoor. So Andrew Tate will be in shortly, and then we'll get to reacting up. But yeah, we've got a lot of good stuff coming up on the channel, bro. So we're excited for it. We'll hopefully get you back on. Then we have got on the 5th, the lads theology night. I'm looking forward
Yep.
to that one.
I put it in the calendar, man. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to it too.
yeah. So I think what I'm going to do, because I have that off all day, thankfully, I think I'm going to stream really early, like my time. And whoever wants to join from the UK side, they can. And then I'll still be live later at night anyway for the US lads as well. So people can just come and go whenever they please. But I plan to get a good few cigars in, bit of pipe tobacco, whiskey, a good theology book or two, and we can get going round. I'm sure people can. A lot of people want to join up but don't want to be on the panel, and they were like, "Can we watch this?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, you can watch privately on Fourth Wall, and you can still use YouTube's chat feature. It'll just never be on YouTube because like YouTube do not like smoking or drinking."
Oh yeah, I'm aware. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's I had talked to Quentin, Reformed Corner, about that because he was talking. He does pipe smoking and stuff on
he
his,
does.
and I just talked to him about they'll strike you for that sometimes, or at the least they'll demonetize you.
Oh yeah, you won't get monetized at
Yeah.
all if you have smoking content.
And he was just like, "Yeah, I don't really care about that. I'm gonna smoke my pipe." I'm like, "Cool, man. Good on you."
Yeah, a lot of people do that. Where they're like, I really don't care. I wouldn't care other than the fact that people do want to give, and
Right.
I've smoked a few times in this channel already. But whatever, it doesn't matter at the moment because I'm not monetized. But when I'm monetized, YouTube will give me the option of either removing those videos or privating them.
Yeah.
Which I will to enable super chats. But if it gets to a stage where like YouTube are just making too many demands, I'm just going to switch to Rumble completely because Rumble does decent views as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I've heard that.
Mhm.
Heard that.
You should get on the Rumble too, Colton. It's like another way for you to just upload stuff. Like you don't really have to manage it as much as you do YouTube. Like, and Rumble pays you out of the gate. Like you're not going to make a lot right away. Like I think in total so far I have made a total of 10 cents.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's 10 cents more than
Yeah.
YouTube have ever paid me.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
All right, Andrew Tate is now in the ring. He's getting his mouth guard in. The size difference between these two is insane, by the way. Like Andrew Tate's not a small dude, but like Chase DeMoor is just so big. He's tall and he's on the vegetable juice.
Yeah.
You've got that bulk on, Colton, whenever you drink the vegetable juice.
That's right. V8.
Yeah. Now I am incredibly interested in this fight. I really want to see how well Tate transitions.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting.
I wish I could show it for you guys, but I can't.
Yeah, no, I get it.
That's the worst thing about this, but like reacting to it is, oh, not again.
More bots.
Oh yeah, like the plague. Anyway, what have you got to do now? Have you got your Have you your sermon done, or are you still working on it?
Oh no, it's done. It was done yesterday. I try to get done by Thursday, but this week has been my
Hectic.
my father-in-law passed away.
Ah, bro, sorry to hear that. Tell your
And
wife I was praying for her.
yeah, I will, man. Yeah, it was a crazy situation. It was after surgery, and he crashed, and they couldn't bring him back.
Oh man,
Yeah, so it's been a hard week, real hard on my kids and my wife too, and
imagine.
obviously on me. He was a good man. I'm
Yeah. Did he
really
know
think.
the Lord?
Oh yeah, oh
Oh,
yeah,
well,
yeah,
praise the Lord for that
yeah,
at least.
yeah. Not only to know the Lord, but he was a faithful servant, no doubt.
Praise the
Yeah,
Lord, bro.
yeah,
Death sucks though, but it really does. Like
yeah.
I, I've been quite blessed in the fact that so far, no one like directly close to me has died, but like I experienced grief through my mum.
Mm,
Like her partner died a couple of years ago, and seeing just how it affected her,
mm-hmm.
I was like, oh man, this is rough.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard, man. It's harder with my kids is part of the thing that's really wild because I didn't experience it until I was an adult when my grandfather first when he passed away.
Hmm.
So like the first close person that I was older, and I can't imagine that at my son's age.
Yeah,
It's hard. So,
yeah,
but
I can imagine.
speaking of that, my mother-in-law is coming over for dinner, so I'm gonna take off, bro. But
Sounds good, bro. No
yeah,
worries. Well, you're going at a good time because these two just are about to start the round here. So
right on. Well, y'all have fun, boys. It's good to
thanks,
hang
bro.
out for
Absolutely.
a
Thanks for
bit.
coming up.
Good talking to you.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Hmm.
See you soon, bro.
All right.
And Livian, you've got another friend in the chat.
I'm looking at both chats. I'm not seeing anything.
It maybe hasn't appeared in your end yet, but it popped up on EVMux's side, which is normally early.
Okay.
Okay, so round one, both guys are. Oh, Andrew Tate straight under the jab. Both guys are trying to fill each other out here. Seriously, I don't know who commissioned Tate's shorts, but they are like painted on. He should not be allowed to fight in those. So Andrew Tate very calm, pawing with the jab. Chase DeMoor's feeling the pressure here. He's jumping away like I don't know what, but Rumble, come on. They're lagging again, bro. I'm not even joking.
Ay, ay, ay.
What is the point of paying for a service if they do not have the servers equipped to deal with this? Okay, we're back. Chase DeMoor is like he's not an actual boxer, by the way. Like he's trying to transition into a boxer, but like, dude, Chase DeMoor is windmilling like this right now. Like that is not an orthodox boxing stance.
It's not even that. What's that? That one form of martial arts that the drunken master.
Monkey, yeah,
Mhm.
bro. Seriously, what is wrong with this stream?
Well, I'm on here. That's why.
No, not that stream. The stream on Rumble.
Okay.
You know what it is? This happens all the time. A lot of people. Do you see the way a lot of people were asking earlier? What time's the main event starting? People jump in when the main event starts, which means Rumble suddenly takes like a dip because like the server
Uh,
can't cope, and then it takes Rumble a while to get it back up. Like I'm still here stuck on a loading screen, and I would say the first round's already over. Okay, I definitely missed the first round, but nothing exciting happened. No one's
yeah.
knocked out. Tate has a bloody nose already.
Oh.
He has a history of a broken nose, so like when that happens, you do bleed very easily anyway. But I
Hmm.
wasn't expecting to have a bloody nose immediately.
Could just be that he. Oh, there they are. Finally.
I told you it popped up a while ago on AV Mux. I was like, where is it?
Took it a
Now,
while.
the interesting thing is here, Tate is breathing very heavily. And he has decent cardio, but I kind of wonder is it just the pressure of, being in the main event?
Hmm.
Chase is interestingly not sitting, Chase is standing. That's a bit of mind games. He's trying to train Andrew. I don't need the skill. Right, round two, both men touch gloves again. Bro, this arena in Dubai it's not even half full, you know. Andrew with a little jab to DeMoor's midsection. Chase keeps pawing Andrew's hand away because Chase is just looking for the big right hand. He landed it. He didn't really wobble to it. Oh, Andrew going in for the big right hand. Chase had to clinch him. Andrew Tate is going for the kill. I don't think he liked getting hit in the face there. Chase keeps locking him up now in a clinch. I am probably a little bit behind, folks, because my stream unfortunately is lagging for whatever reason. Thanks, Rumble. Now, Andrew is throwing some not exactly legal shots here. How the ref is not noticing that, I don't know. Tate is just doing the typical big man move. He is just looking for the right hand. He is not landing anything. He's not landing a jab, no uppercuts, no hooks, no body shots. He is just looking for a clean right hand. Both men are tied up in a clinch here. About a minute left of round two. Andrew still looks very calm, but I will say I'm surprised because like his conditioning was said to be really good, but he is looking a little bit gassed. Chase is keeping locking him up in the clinch and then trying to put his heavier body weight on him. Boys, I think this fight's going to be a clinch fest. I have to say, I'm not impressed by either man so far. They often say styles make fights. Sometimes they make really bad fights. Ref, you need to separate them. Come on. There we go. Now, Andrew keeps ducking to change levels. He is about to get knocked out if he's not careful. Okay, Chase hit there. Sorry, Tate hit the floor, but it was not a knockdown. It was a slip.
Okay. Like a real slip, or is he pulling the old Jake Paul and buying?
No, like similar to Jake Paul, but it was Chase DeMoor. Chase is not actually boxing, so like Chase keeps trying to grab him and put his weight on him because whenever you put your weight on a lighter opponent and clinch them, you're making them breathe even heavier. So Chase is trying to like wear him down that way, but because Chase is the bigger dude, he pulled Andrew to the floor.
Oof.
And again, DeMoor is not taking a seat.
Oh.
So he's trying to play mind games with Tate here. He's showing him I don't need the seat. Yeah, I don't need the rest. I'm ready to go. Andrew's not going to give in to those mind games either, though, but he's not going to try and be Mr. Macho and go, all right, well, I'm not going to use the still either. He is using the still. However, Andrew is breathing hard already. This is only round 3, halfway through. Tate is still looking for that big right hand. This is the thing, guys like Tate don't actually have good boxing IQ. They've got a one-trick skill that gets them through, but it only goes so far whenever you're dealing with a more skilled opponent. The interesting thing is Andrew going to be a more skilled opponent? So far, he's not really showing it.
He was a kickboxing champion, right?
Yeah, former world heavyweight champ.
That's not going to transfer well over to... I mean, obviously, the physical attributes you build up will assist them more than your average Joe, but
yep.
I mean, in terms of boxing is essentially just learning how to throw punches precisely. And kickboxing is
This is why I tell people all the time: you need to have respect for different martial arts, but you cannot, as a kickboxer or an MMA guy, come into a boxing ring and think you're going to come in and be great. You won't be. The likelihood is you will be crap. Vice versa, a boxer is not just going to go into a kickboxing gym and do well. He's going to be crap too until he learns the trade. Now, Chase is really using his weight here. He keeps pulling Andrew down, but Andrew keeps ducking his head down low, which is a really bad boxing skill. Andrew's looking tired here. He's looking sloppy. He's about to get knocked out.
This is round 2, isn't it?
Round 3, but yeah, he's about to get knocked out.
It's a little. I mean,
I'm not joking. He is really breathing hard, and Tate is laying all his body weight on him.
I know that fighting's exhausting. You'd think you'd have more for 3 rounds.
See, this is the thing. I can guarantee you the pressure of the night has got to him because, like, he's sparred more rounds than this, and his condition was fine. He's fought before, and his condition was fine. I think it's just the pressure. Despite Andrew Tate, doing the big, pressure doesn't get to me. I'm, used to being in front of big crowds. He hasn't fought in a main event in years. But right now, Chase is dominating him, but not because of skill. He's dominating him just because of pure size. Andrew's gassed. He's breathing heavy. He keeps ducking down and hugging Chase. Like, this is bad. Like, I'm not even an Andrew Tate fan, but like this is bad on Tate's side. More bots.
Oh, yep. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
That's all right. Neither was I.
There we go. Very cool.
Oh, Andrew is on wobbly legs. He stumbled back to his own corner there.
Oh, goodness. Probably not the best look for his image, being the top G.
Well, you see, this is what a lot of his opponents have said. Like, if he gets beat by someone of Chase DeMoor's caliber, which is not great, his image is gone, and it's true. Like, there's no recovering from Tate from this. Like, he can use every excuse under the sun. He can come in afterwards and say, he just fought a gorilla and was knocked out cold by the gorilla, and he still went into the ring. It's still not going to look good. I'm not really get you water in a minute. Okay, round 4. Here we go. I would say this is where we're going to see a knockout, if I'm honest. Because Tate is gassed and he is on shaky legs. Yep. Chase DeMoor's had him twice now in the face, and Andrew's wobbling. There is no defense whatsoever from Andrew Tate. Even the commentary team's agreeing with me here. And again, Chase DeMoor's doing what he can do best. He is clinching and putting all his body weight on Andrew. This is not looking good for Andrew Tate. Oh, big right hand from Tate, though, I'll say that. Yep, Andrew caught Chase DeMoor's nose there.
Did that right hand land?
It did. Oh, yeah, it landed cleanly, but the thing is, like, Chase had it. Like, his nose is cut, but, like, Chase barely moved. See, there's the problem. Like, people try and say that, like, weight and stuff doesn't matter in boxing. It plays a huge factor. It plays a huge factor.
If it didn't, then why do we have weight classes to begin with?
Exactly. Like, even, like, this, bro, like, even in any mixed martial art, if you even grapple with someone that's 10 pounds heavier than you, those 10 pounds feel like the world of difference. Commentary team here just says Andrew Tate has a lot of time left because there's 2 rounds left. That's not a lot of time, especially whenever you're gassed, and I would say you're already 3 rounds down.
Yeah.
My goodness, Andrew, genuinely, I'm a little bit shocked. I didn't expect Andrew to be gassed. And I know he is an older man, but like he's in fairly good condition.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Chase is just bullying him with weight.
Yeah.
Which again, if you're Chase DeMoor, like why wouldn't you? Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to give you the props for being the better boxer. I mean, no one's expecting you to be the better boxer here.
Uh-huh.
They just think you're going to be flatlined by the top G. But if I was Chase DeMoor and I had this much body weight over him, I would do the exact same thing. I'd wear him down and hope to knock him out.
Ugh. I logged back onto Twitter for a couple seconds, and I'm
Uh-huh.
seeing clips. This is, I don't want to say disappointing because I'm not necessarily invested into more of them. I don't want to say disappointed because I'm not invested in them, but at the same time, I guess I expected more.
What is it? People saying Tate's doing well?
Hmm?
Did you hear me?
Yeah. I just
Also, it is people saying Tate's doing well.
no, it's not. So much. No, it's not. It's the exact opposite. I'm watching the clips of Tate getting, not even Tate getting annihilated, just him wobbling around.
Yeah. It's
And
rough. It is rough to see. Like, that's what I said. I was more. Here's my honest, and it's people are going to look at it and go, "Oh yeah, you just said that," but genuinely, I said it earlier in the stream. I was more interested just to see would any of Andrew's kickboxing skill translate into boxing because I didn't think it would.
Mm-hmm.
But if you would have asked me would Andrew Tate have got gassed in these 6 rounds, I would have said probably not. The fact that he was gassed by round 2, like the crowd are massively booing here. By the way, massive.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying on Twitter. A lot of people are like, "Is this really what's happening?"
Yep.
I've seen so many memes. Andrew
You
Tate
see-
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. This is why like influencer boxing shouldn't be taken seriously.
Yeah.
This is round 5, by the way. I forgot to say. DeMoor just placed Tate. Oh, DeMoor just knocked Tate sparked. Andrew's wobbled. He's hanging on for dear life. Chase is really laying into him here. Andrew's hanging on for dear life. Now, we'll give Andrew his credit there. He used veteran instincts not to go down. But if you look at Andrew right now, dude, like he's shoveled over here. Yeah, Andrew's legs are gone.
Mm.
He's bleeding from the nose. He's left. I think it's his right eye actually. His right eye is cut as well. Okay, Andrew's just hit the floor, but it was not from a knockdown. It was another flip. Oh, Andrew is bleeding pretty badly. He just got hit clean on the nose. He seems to be out on his feet here, folks. Yep, Andrew's down on his knees. They're ruling that as a push from Chase. I don't think so. Chase is now laying into him. I think Andrew's about to be knocked out, folks. He is literally being battered. Oh, yeah, bro. Andrew, this fight's about to be stopped. Oh, this does not look good for the top G.
No.
The crowd are currently chanting for DeMoor. Oh, nice uppercut from Chase. Andrew looks like he has been battered. Bro, like, if anybody is saying this, Andrew looks like he's drunk. Oh, big right from him. Oh, Chase landed a big right just as the bell landed. This fight's over, boys. This next round, it's over. It's the final round. That's right, Rolo. It's over. Did you hear him?
Rolo?
Yeah.
I'm afraid I did not. Sorry. I just I came across. Yeah, no, I came across a clip of the. I got an unfortunately good look at the shorts.
I told you they're flipping painted on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if this was an actual boxing commission, that would not be allowed at all. Andrew's lost this fight even on points, but all Andrew can do right now, because he doesn't want to go down by knockout, he is just trying to hug Chase, and Chase now is trying to create separation to smack him. That's it.
I think there'd be more dignity in getting knocked out at this point. This is just
with men like Tate, though, but he would rather say, "Oh, he couldn't knock me out, though. He beat me, but he couldn't knock me out." That's the defense. As where if Tate gets sparked, there's no recovery.
Yep. Oh, there's the hit.
Yeah,
I just saw it. That was. Oof.
Post this round is probably going to be a lot of clinching, so don't expect to hear a lot of commentary here. I'm just kind of hoping to see one big punch from Chase.
Oh. Probably doesn't need reminding, but please do not click any links in the comments.
Yeah, if you do, it's your own fault. Oh, Tate got a nasty shot on, or sorry, DeMoor got a nasty shot on Tate again. Yeah, this is just a lot of clinch. Andrew is literally being held up by the ref, like literally. Now the commentary team are laying in very heavy the fact that Tate is 39. Where was that talk before the fight? Because everybody was saying, age wasn't a factor. This is what I'm saying. If you have an opinion, stick to it. Like, I had an opinion the other night that was proven wrong. Just go with it and say, yeah, I was wrong. There's no shame in that. People can surprise you. But don't do the whole, oh, Tate's, he's fitter than most 39-year-olds, he's in great shape. Age is not going to affect him. Don't then come out later and be like, oh, he's 39, no wonder he's getting beat up. It's like, come on.
Or at the very least, be honest about it. Like, it's blowing me away that his age might actually be a factor.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be a knockout, but Chase has definitely won this fight for sure.
Well, it doesn't matter even if Tate comes back and somehow gets his boxer's chance and knocks him out. He's lost this fight in terms of optics.
Oh yeah, 100%. He should have dominated someone like Chase DeMoor. So Chase just hugged Andrew, and Andrew looked like he wanted nothing to do with it. That man's ego just got battered worse than his face did. Right, folks, I am going to stick around just to hear the official announcement. We all know Chase DeMoor has actually won. There's no way a judge is going to score that in Andrew's favour in any sense. But I'm going to stick around because sometimes we have seen judges make very crazy decisions. Man, that was bad.
That was.
it was a bad boxing fight full stop. Like Chase didn't even box well. He just put a lot of weight on him. Yeah, Andrew looks like he's in bad shape here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give Chase his respect. He's over shaking Andrew's corner's hands, including Tristan Tate, but they do not look happy.
No. Do you think he just he's seen the clips of this guy's former boxing matches and he thought, I don't need to
Andrew
train for
took this
match.
fight thinking Chase DeMoor was a pushover.
Big, goodness gracious.
See, here's the thing now. Andrew Tate, now this is all like kayfabe type thing. Like, it's like Misfits is kind of set up a bit like WWE, right? Where they do these storyline things. Andrew Tate is meant to be the new CEO of Misfits, and that's why he placed himself in the position to get a world title fight. That's not actually real, in case anybody's wondering. But like, you've now come into this company as the top star, you know, the top G. You have just lost your debut fight. What's next for you? Like, it's not good. All your aura that you came in with,
Gone.
Right, refs or judges, hurry up and announce this because I need the bathroom. Again. It's these new pills I'm on, bro. They just like, they're a diuretic. Andrew Tate's raising his fist like he's one.
What? Of course. Of course.
Oh! A judge just ruled that an even fight. What the heck?
No, it was... Sure. Sure.
Majority decision. Chase DeMoor.
Mm-hmm.
That judge that ruled that,
You had to be on it. Well, no, I'm not going to say.
he's on the payroll. I'll say it. He is on the payroll.
I would never pull in to question someone's character live on.
Yeah. Anyway, folks, I'm going to end it here because I really need to go to the bathroom. Thank you very much for tuning in.